Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Friday Night Bricks. I'm going to go live a little early. I just sent the invites out. This is episode 106. Obviously, I am running, and you're going to see, I'm going to be looking this way. Camera's here. I'm actually working on my main machine. Took a crap last night. So I am trying to get that back up and running. I was just thinking of something here. Hold on. Well, that was quick. Hold on. Trying to figure out what I was doing here. Oh, I need to get to YouTube here. Hey, Mr. Hinkle. I actually already went.
Yeah, we're already live.
Yeah. So no, I'm actually working. That's why I'm looking weird, because my computer here, my main machine, like right here, crapped out. So the Windows 10 did something funky. I started it earlier last night because I was going to go jump on Thursday's stream, and it said, "Oh, your thing is messed up." So I'm hoping the drive isn't messed up, but it is a drive I ordered from Amazon, and they did ship it in a bubble envelope, which, you know, I've worked for computer stores and stuff, and you don't ship hard drives like that. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out something real quick here. I'm looking for, I got to get back into the, got to get actually into the YouTube, because I don't actually, well, StreamYard has the chat, doesn't it? But I can't, can I respond to the chat in there?
Yeah, you can. I can't. But you as the host can.
Oh, I can. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I don't have to watch
but everybody can see it. Like, I can see we've got Minifigure Collector in there right now. Says hi, everyone. But I don't have the option to actually engage. Your other panelists don't have the option to engage with the chat unless we open up YouTube ourselves.
And then pop out the chat or whatever. Like, you know, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Yep. Give me 1 second. I think my mom's, she went and grabbed something. I'll be right back. So hold on.
Oh, well, hello, everybody. This is now Mr. Hinkle Draws. The Friday night show is now mine. Well, Brick Freak 3 is there in the chat. What's going on, Brick Freak? You're pretty early, I would say, these days. Aren't you normally working and popping in at the later half of the stream? Are you off of work today, Brick Freak 3? Minifigure Collector says, I'm piecing together set 2025 Garmadon Dark Fortress. Interesting. Garmadon? Right, Garmadon. We got Howie. Howie says, entertain us. And Brick Freak says, I had the day off. Yay. So, Brick Freak, I'm also assuming in typical Brick Freak form, you do not have the link.
I'm back. Oh, wait, hold on. Looks like somebody else wants in. Oh, you know, I don't know if I
Is it Brick Freak 3? Is it Brick Freak 3? Yeah, of course.
Hold on.
He's the host.
I got to figure out how I set this up. What? No, I thought I was the host. Hold on. What's going on here? Well, I got two screens going, so I'm trying to figure out what okay, there we go. Hey.
Brick Freak.
We can't let him in. Oh, wait. I let him in. Oh.
Brick Freak.
I let him in.
How's it going?
You don't have to work today, huh?
Nope. I had the day off. They gave me the day off.
They gave you. What are they thinking giving you the day off?
Yeah. I was like, sweet. So, but I got two things to build tonight. I've got, well, here, I bought the set off of Bricklink, but you'll know exactly what it is.
Oh, Kevin will be jealous.
Hello, Building with Steve and Bama Bricks.
Yeah, I bought the Fort Legorado off of Bricklink, but it's just missing the figures.
Oh, what's going on, Reed? What are you doing over there?
Oh, man. I think my hard drive's bad.
Why? What are you talking about? What are you going on about over there?
Like I told you, my main machine didn't start yesterday. The Windows 7 partition would start, but the Windows 10 wouldn't. And so I figured, well, let me try and reinstall it. I think the drive is bad, which really sucks. I'm going to have to format this.
You're like a computer pro. You should be able to navigate these issues.
Well, I
Right.
am trying to navigate those issues right now, and it's kind of. I was gonna buy a hard drive. I was like, well, why should I buy a hard drive? I don't know. The machine's got 2 in it already, plus the 1. Well,
What's going on, Moto? Moto's in the chat.
hey, Moto.
Moto says, I have an hour before I'll come back and listen again. And we got Ken. Ken says, I'm here but not joining as I am sorting, and it is loud. And Brick Bunny's TV. Hello, Reed, Kevin, and Brick Freak. And Minifigure Collector says, Brick Freak 3, how much did you have to pay for that?
Oh, let's see. I have the receipt right here. It was no, it should say on here. $169.95, but then there was a $10 to ship it and then an additional $2, so it came out to $181.95.
Let's
Which is
just
not bad.
Not bad. So building with Steve says, that's fine. A dead hard drive is a dead hard drive, no navigating. Well, put it this way, building with Steve. If this is a dead hard drive, this will be the quickest hard drive I've ever had die in 20-some years of building computers because it's only lasted 6 months. I mean, I have drives that last years. So this sucker, because they mailed it like a bunch of imbeciles, yes, they might have killed the hard drive. So,
I see.
Possible. I'm going to reformat it because obviously something's wrong.
Ooh, yikes. That might be hard to take apart.
Yeah. Let's see. Bama Brick says, what are you building, Kevin? I'm just building a structural support for my webcam for Brick World Virtual tomorrow. Building with Steve. Yeah, you already read that. Brick Bunny's TV says,
Did you never buy the for your webcam? Is that what you said? For your webcam or for your
yes, I need something to hold this up. I gotta hold it up. Let's see. Brick Bunny's TV says, and not to forget someone, Brick Collector. I don't see Brick Collector. Did I miss Brick Collector? I don't see it in the chat.
So
right? Yeah, I am. Okay.
I did send out.
Did they give me 2 doors? No, this is a different one. Okay.
Am I trying to kill somebody with this? Yeah, no, this is just like I need 2 very tall structural supports just so I can hold my webcam down. It's all. And unfortunately, I can't really use red. I have a heck of a lot of red brick. I would love to use it, but the red will cast too much of a shadow on the artwork as I'm trying to either record it or stream it. So it needs to be like a white.
Let's see how you kind of cut out there. So I don't know if that was me or you or whatnot. So.
Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Brick Bunny says, sorry, Minifigure Collector. We already said hi to Minifigure Collector. Minifigure Collector was here first, bunnies. We've already had an entire conversation with Minifigure Collector.
So basically, and for Kevin, so for those who care, if anybody does care, I did send out some of the door prizes already. I sent out the ones for everybody except for Haley and M Lego because I don't have addresses for those 2. Haley just sent me her address.
Well, I sure hope you get a chance at some point to speak with M Lego.
Yeah, he's here.
I know.
Hopefully he'll.
He is present.
I'm aware. That's the joke.
Is there a way to look at all the subscribers on your channel? Is there a way to find all the names?
No.
There's a way to see some of them, but you can only see the ones that show their subscribers on their own channel.
Yeah, what is the default? Is the default that it's private or is the default that it's public?
I don't know.
Because I want to say you as a YouTube user, it defaults to your subscriptions are private, and you can switch it to public. But the short answer is no, Reed, you can't.
Well, the nice thing is for like building with Steve. The nice thing is with the fact of all my history of building computers, I will be able to RMA the hard drive. Hopefully, if it's within warranty, should be. But yeah, that would be bad.
Being a baller and being like, oh, one of these cases of minifigs. Hold on.
Oh, look at that! I did find 5 more.
Oh, I went to
Kevin, did you build yours?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I went to Walmart today and found them for $3.44. So I picked up as many different ones as I could. So I'm still missing like 4. but I also took the box.
Which 4 are you missing?
I think it's the one with that looks like a hip hop person.
Oh, the hat.
The Cash Me Outside girl?
This one, yeah.
Okay, I'll have to see if I've got a double of her. I know I bought. When I found them at my Walmart, I just sold them out of what they had.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm planning on going to another one soon, so I'm hopefully going to find them. But I'm also missing like the person, like the kid in the pajamas.
The pajama girl.
Yeah, the knight.
Oh, the knight. I know I've got a double of.
And the medalist.
And then
I sent you the photo in Lego. Did you get it on Instagram?
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
I'll eventually be building a city set.
Why's your camera off? What are you hiding over there?
Because I'm eating.
Are you eating ice cream?
No, a McDonald's burger.
There was a really long pause with that. It's like,
Did you get a McFlurry with that?
Because I'm eating. You want me to like sound like I'm eating or what?
you need to put an icon up. Put an icon so we don't have to stare at this blank random person.
Yeah. Random.
Oh, you coming to Brick World Virtual tomorrow, Brick Freak?
I will try to, but I've got work from 8 to 3 tomorrow.
Oh, that's pretty much the whole thing.
Yeah.
So that's not really necessarily worth buying a ticket.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, and I don't have the money right now.
You just bought something.
Yeah, I bought and I got this thing to build tonight. Hopefully, the Overwatch, Diva, and
We're gonna slide right by that. We're gonna move.
I didn't really care. I don't play Overwatch. I just wanted the pink pieces.
Nice. Brick Bunnies TV wants to know where Chester is. Oh, Chester, our dear friend Chester might have some competition because right before I joined your stream read, I was enjoying our buddy Joey, Maniac for Bricks, who was currently streaming over on Twitch. And Joey had a co-host today called Mr. Monkey. And Mr. Monkey was open for any and all questions. And so I asked Mr. Monkey what his favorite Lego set was. I asked him where he was born. I asked him if he speaks to humans or if he uses telekinesis. I asked him all kinds of questions. And I'm like, oh, man, Mr. Monkey is pretty interactive. Chester doesn't usually do much.
Why won't that work? Very strange.
Let's see. The Brick Orphanage. Hello, welcome to the stream. Dude 20. Hello, welcome to the stream.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
One off. Yes, this is one off. Okay.
Brick 25. Hello.
Hey, dude. Okay, that is right. Okay. Ooh, doors.
I guess I should just stream with Windows 7 and compromised everybody.
Yeah. Of course you should have.
That's the only. Well, we'll see. We'll see if it does anything now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Computers. Can't live without them and can't live with them.
Hey, Pewter.
And sleeping next to them becomes awfully uncomfortable.
What gets uncomfortable?
Sleeping next to your computer.
Oh, are you doing that?
It has lots of sharp objects, sharp points and stuff. Yeah.
I see. All right. Brick 25 says, I hit 800 subs 1 hour ago. Congratulations.
Nice.
Congrats. That's awesome.
We'll all get there at some point.
You just got to give away more free Lego, man.
I was thinking of giving away something for 200 subs.
I'll be back soon. I gotta go eat dinner.
Okay.
You know, this guy's been in space since the 80s anyways, but, you know, hey.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Well, let's see if this computer's going to do anything. Problem is my laptop's not running as smoothly as it did the last time.
Ken says, I often fall asleep with my phone in my hands. Does that count as sleeping with your computer?
I don't know. Depends how much that...
I think it counts. Phones are computers now.
They technically are. They do the exact same thing, pretty much.
Reed is currently changing into the Hulk. That's his secret, Brick Freak 3.
He's secretly the Hulk.
He's always angry.
That's
Gosh dang it.
He figured it out.
Trying to take my socks off so I can play on my computer real quick.
Oh, what? What are you doing?
Well, you do not want static electricity when you're playing with electronics.
Oh, okay. All right.
Are the figures in the Western theme cheap? Well, it sort of depends on the seller that you buy them from. I that's what I would say. Like, I'm still trying to hunt down the 10 figures for Fort Legorito, and I'm not finding them.
Hello, Winter Bricker.
This is what I've got so far on the fort.
That's good stuff, man.
I know. It's
I want you to cherish every minute of that.
it's pretty cool. I like the doors so far.
Yeah.
Okay. And these pieces, I tried to find them just to part out the set on Bricklink. They wanted $23 for 19 of these.
Reed's got like 14,000 of those.
Yeah. I was like,
What?
Of the big like log side paneling.
Oh, yeah, I got tons of those. Why?
Because Brick Freak wants some of them.
I don't need any of them now because I've got the set.
Oh, he doesn't want them now. Take them back.
We don't need them now.
I don't need them now.
Well, I don't have them now. I can have them then.
We got
I
Carl's.
can have them then, I just can't have them now.
Okay. Ah, gotcha. All right, let's see here.
That's what I need.
Wait, is this? Nope, that's one of the gap things. Okay, that makes total sense, right? Ooh, this is coming together nicely. How this guy packaged everything? These are all the 1x2, like the 1x2 log pieces. He made a stack of them.
That's cool. I mean, they don't like rub up against each other when they're in mail in transit.
Yeah, and this just came in a giant bag. In a small box.
Sorry, I'm up, Ken. I'll be back in a few minutes. Just gotta listen to me for the meantime.
When I get like bricks printed from like Eclipse Graphics, they'll put the bricks together just like that, like you had, and so they'll ship it, like,
or
that way they don't in transit. They'll scrape up against each other.
Yeah,
and it's a nice little. It's actually nice that your seller went out of the way to do that.
What did he do?
This guy's from Texas. He stacked all the bricks together. So these are all the 1x2 log-looking pieces.
Oh, yeah, those are cool too.
Yeah.
Reed's got a couple of those.
For a second,
well, they were on the pick-a-brick wall at one point, along with the 1x4s too.
They were?
Reddish brown, yeah. Not dark brown, but reddish brown.
Wait, is this?
I know it's all.
A 2x what?
A 2x what?
Yes. They don't show you what you need, like the new Lego sets.
Okay, I'm back, I guess. Let's see.
Do you guess you're back?
We'll see if it loads into Windows 7, I guess. Yep. So there's the hard drive. Seagate. I've never had a problem with the Seagate, at least not within a 6-month time period. So
this guy just like grabs the hard drive out of his computer. What's going on?
Actually, there's 4 in there. There's an IDE on the bottom just laying there, bounces around, and then I got these 2. Okay, now why is it loading into? What? Oh crap! I don't want to do that. Hold on. Shoot.
There we are. Well, this is sturdier than what I thought. Okay. Cool.
Oh, that in there.
I'm trying to get it so that you guys can stare at Galador, but it's too far away.
Galador.
What? Too far away.
Oh, there they are.
There they are.
Yeah.
There they all are. You got Jens, Nepal, Nick Bluetooth, Allegra, Euripides. You even got, look, the egg.
Oh,
Nice.
Didn't someone buy? I thought I saw a video where somebody found that on YouTube and just bought it.
They're not as expensive as you might fear they are.
Yeah. What does the big thing do anyway?
It does nothing. It's like it is a giant. It's okay. So, that little wing.
Yeah.
And that little wing.
Yeah.
Those pop off because those are the size of like the limbs. It's like their arms.
Okay. So okay.
And that little foot come out because they're like, again, like appendages. Other than that, like the main thing opens up. Like this is like a little, like a spaceship. Like you can open that and you can set one figure inside.
One? Oh my god!
It's like it literally is like a giant piece of like plastic junk. Reed, are you doing the virtual thing tomorrow?
No, they didn't need me this time, so I'm not doing it.
Oh, they didn't need you.
No, I did the last one. They want new stuff, so
That makes sense though.
Yeah. See, I've been using this over here. That's been my camera holder.
Oh.
So like where that red bricks are, that's where the camera I am holding with my hand goes in there. And that actually works really well. But for some reason, Zoom like forcibly, pun intended, Zoom forces a zoom on my camera. And so I need to like double the height of that because there's no setting I can, and I already did a test run. I couldn't zoom out. Like it just automatically zoomed it in only in the Zoom platform. So
very
kind of weird. I don't understand. I don't get it. So I'm making a twice as tall version of that, and I'm replacing the dark gray with white.
Cool.
Yeah, see, I think this machine.
Too bad I can't use these red one. That sure would be easier.
What?
I said, too bad I can't use these red ones because that'd be a lot easier.
Why can't you use them?
Because it'll glare way too easily on the artwork. All the artwork will have a red glare on it.
Yeah, see, this was, like Ken was talking, this is a 2 terabyte. This is probably the biggest that I've got, the 2 terabyte. But I mean, I got like 2 1 terabyte drives or something in there. I don't know. It's, no, actually, yeah, I think I have 2 512s. I think maybe 500 megabit drives. I don't know. Yeah, my main drive is almost full because I moved everything from the Windows 10 drive. Because I mean, I at least could get that, but man, it's just crazy. Computers are crazy sometimes; they just act irrationally. Ooh, wow!
Well,
Somebody's moving across.
That's
green.
Cool.
Wow!
I was just gonna I was gonna keep doing that until you took me off the big screen.
You were on the big screen? Are you sure?
Dude.
I don't remember putting you on the big screen.
So Bama Brick says, Kevin, why don't you use red on the outside and white on the inside? So this is actually, it's hollow already. There's nothing on the inside. So it's just the outside. Just something that was structurally sound enough that I could not have to worry about it falling over.
So I'm gonna rebuild. I'm gonna finish building the police station, I guess.
What's going on, Deppy Shep Bricks?
Was going through CDs today. I mean, God, the days of CDs, man, unreal. I found like I just have way too many CDs.
Do you have an AOL CD?
Actually, ironically, I did find one today.
Nice. That's now probably maybe worth a couple dollars.
Yeah, but I reburied it wherever it was at. What was funny was I did find some music CDs that I had made. And here's a stack of music CDs I had.
Music. You
Oh
said.
wow.
You know, but I mean, this is like a 50th of the amount of CDs I got. It's just stupid on how many things I got. I think because I can't remember the speeds. They were all different speeds. So like I think I have early ones that were like 2x writing and it's just crazy. Been around technology way too long.
What's going on? We got Charlie in the chat. Bluegrass Bricks has arrived.
Hey, so I think I'm gonna pull out a bag here and build some more police station, I guess, tonight.
Which station are you building, Reed?
I'm building 60141. It's the police station I won at Brick Fair, New England.
Oh wow.
Okay. Bama Bricks is one side white and three sides red. Oh, that's maybe not a bad idea. So that's I'm just trying to avoid having red glare on the artwork because that happens pretty easily.
Well, Dude Jude says I got a box of AOL discs. I mean, I got discs. I got the 3.5 floppies for the PC, and I got the 5 1/4 for the Commodore somewhere.
You have a box? A box of them?
Oh yeah. Well, I have the Commodore I had when I was back in high school. Man, I did a ton of stuff with those. Crazy.
This thing is pretty cool so far. I already got the sign up.
If I wouldn't have got back into Lego, I'd be gaming my mind. Bye.
What? A stare down?
No, I'm good right now.
And where you stay down the link.
No, I don't want to stare.
It's like build space now.
Oh, okay. There's the other side. Okay.
You want to what? I need you to get that white sculpture you made because I need to use those pieces.
Hi.
I need to use it.
So, yeah. So probably when I end the stream later, I'll have to do my return authorization for the old other drive. I'm sure someone will be there like, what? That can't be bad already.
What are you doing to your computers that you're frying them up so easily?
Well, that one, like I said, got shipped incorrectly.
It got shipped incorrectly.
Well, you actually, in all the years, like when they put a hard drive in a box, they usually have they'll have like a plastic holder, so it's in the center of the box. I mean, there's plastic on the one end and there's air around the other. It absorbs all the.
So I started this project a couple days ago, and you can see one of my towers, and my son stole it, and then added arms and a head and feet to it.
I didn't steal it.
And so I need it back now because I have to finish this. And we're having a meltdown.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if I want to give you it or not.
It's not yours.
Come on, I can't. If I take this apart, it's ruined.
Not yours to keep.
You're the one that stole it in the first place.
No, I don't want. I don't want to.
I don't think he stole it. I think he borrowed it.
He aggressively borrowed it.
I didn't.
Here, let me see. Use the red ones. Use the red pieces.
I don't know if I want
He just used those.
No, because I need them to be white.
You're such an expert builder, little Hank. You'll have it rebuilt in no time.
Oh my gosh! I just needed white, and that's not supposed to be part of it.
You need to calm down.
What are you doing?
He needs to have a chill pill.
You need to have a chill pill.
Let's see how long our both.
Huh?
Chill pill.
Shh, stop.
You can't break it. It's too strong. It's too strong.
Let me just get it right between the ear.
I'm not trying to break it. I'm just trying to put it here.
Here, Kevin, I'll get it right here. Just put his head right there by the screen. I'll just flick it. I'll flick his ear with my finger.
Okay, here. I won't take them apart. Here. Take those. Take the head. Take the arms. There you go. And you can build a red body for it.
Hey, it'll be color coded then.
Ken says Randy's nephew will be here next month. He's about that age. I might need some advice from you on how to handle having him near my collection. Yeah, being ready for it to be handled. I guess that's the advice. I mean, otherwise, yeah, it's gonna be. There will be tampering. There will definitely be tampering.
Come on.
Well, that's how it goes, you know. Three words for Kevin: hide, or for Ken: hide that Lego. I don't know if that's always entirely possible. Oh, it's got these corner door things. That's pretty cool. This is my first time encountering those. I don't think I've built anything with those yet. It's kind of cool. Kind of glad they did that. That kind of made things nice in a corner for sure. What are you're building? So you're building the fort, freak?
Yep, I am building Fort Legorado. Yes.
You know, I would actually build it with you, but the only one I had in a box is now in possession of Kevin, and the rest of the other ones are scattered all over Tarnation within the collection. So
Oh wow.
I think I have one. I think I might even have like the lockup and a few things too, but it's like they've kind of been mixed into other stuff. So I don't know if I actually really know exactly where they would be. So
Gotcha.
because I keep stumbling across certain parts of it, like like some of the printed pieces and stuff, because they're scattered amongst different parts of the collection. So.
Yeah. Are you looking to get rid of the figures from any of those, Reed?
Probably not unless I had like spares or something.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I'm looking for the figures from the fort.
Oh, that one came without the figures?
Yeah, I'm just missing the figures out of mine. I'll buy them off you, but like.
Yeah.
So then you could buy fake figures. There you go.
Fake figures?
No,
Is that what you said?
No, so he could go buy the same figures
Oh, more ice bears?
if he wanted to. I mean,
What? Ice bears? More? Who? When? How? Where?
I found a couple figures today on eBay. I'll have to send you a link to them, Reed, but they look like ice bears. I added them to my cart. I didn't know if they were ice bears or not, but I'll send them to you, and then you can let me know.
It could have been false ice bears. That was a false ice bear alert.
Could have been a false ice bear alert.
Yes.
You know, actually, that being said, Reed, if you were comfortable with having Lepin ice bears, you could probably afford 4 times as many. You could have an army of like 5,000 ice bears.
Well, I'm gonna have to I'll have to see if someone can find me some Lepin ice bears. Then.
Oh, I'm sure it can be found.
Huh?
Lepin ice bears? I'm sure they're out there. There's Lepin superhero stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but maybe the ice bears weren't popular enough. You never know.
I'm pretty sure they copied Chima. I kind of
So,
remember.
hey, Kevin, do you put any of your police stickers on?
No, I don't put any stickers on anything.
Nothing, huh?
No, nothing. Nada.
All right. And then this gun's gonna go right there, and then this horse has this.
Maybe I'll hold off
Yeah,
on that.
and the guy said in the listing, oh yeah, this thing does not come. You're not gonna get the accessories with it. I get a bag of accessories.
What does accessories mean? The weapons?
Yeah, weapons and everything. I'm like,
But
yeah.
But you were told you would not?
I was told I was not gonna get them, and then I open up the thing, and I'm like, okay, what's all this colorful stuff? And there's all the accessories.
Interesting.
Brick Bunnies, you're gonna have to talk to Kevin on that one.
Oh, what about? What? I still haven't reached my special ice bear for ice. That was when who was in charge? Me and the other Kevin? The Kevin Power?
Yeah, I think that was last week.
That was the Kevin Power Hour?
Free ice bear. Whoever does something, I don't remember what it was, but it was free ice bear. And people were like, oh my God, I want one.
I was not.
All right, I got this part finished.
Oh,
Well
yeah,
done.
nice,
It's
very
pretty
good.
awesome so far. That's gonna go right here. So
How's the sticker on that flag? Is it decently straight?
it's pretty good. I think this might. Yeah. Oh, that's a sticker. I didn't even notice. Okay. Yeah, it's just up a little higher on this side. Which I mean, due to age, I mean, I get it. It doesn't really bug me though. Like the sheriff sticker, it's a little bit to like the left, but I'm fine with it, and it doesn't bug me.
One of the ones that I got, because I've got like 3 copies of that set, and one of the copies had the stickers upside down.
Oh,
So they had like the sword pointing down. And I was like, well,
that would be a nice pirate flag though.
You know,
Yeah.
Brick Bunnies, I'm kind of upset now that I already sent you your door prize already. Dang it.
why? Because you wanted to put ice bears?
No.
You wanted to take it back?
You know, maybe I would have put something different in there, you know?
Cheese popcorn?
Jeez. That'd be a
Jeez,
nice
what?
prize.
You know, actually, I was thinking about that, and then I was like, you know what? Actually, you already gave away so much. I mean, I'll pass for now. Maybe next time. I did. I looked at it. I was like thinking of sending like the small cheese bags.
Yeah.
Look at that. I didn't know if I wanted to torture everybody like I torture you, Kevin.
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate your restraint.
And not torturing everybody, but just you.
Yeah.
Okay, let me check something.
So I got to open this, and the little thing falls off, or like the thing to open the back of it just ripped off instead of opening it. So now I have to use scissors.
Yikes. I would be super careful just in case.
What did you eat? What was dinner? What was dinner?
Oh, I had hot dogs. The rest of my family had steak.
Was that like, all right.
That's what happens when we have to stream. You know, we'll take something a little bit not quite as good as everybody else.
Are you not a steak fan?
Who?
No, not really.
It reminds me of my son, because my son's like a very crazily picky eater, so he often has a unique dish.
These are different pieces. Oh, this is
Wah, wah, wah.
We got a Bricksmith in the chat.
Oh, hey, Bricksmith.
You could eat. Building with Steve says, I got the Classic Space Beta 1 command base, and the flag had the Classic Space stickers upside down. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, though. It's like being so close and yet so far. Okay. All right.
That's where I guess you gotta like go to like
with me,
vinyl replacement.
You'll see a world of pure imagination. All right, there we go.
Take a look, and you'll be into your imagination.
Come on.
We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see.
You know, I think Wilder did sing it a lot better. I'm just saying.
Yeah, oh yeah. My singing's terrible.
All right, so it looks like I'm gonna, with it being this far up, this is taller than my old tower. It's not quite double, but it's doing pretty good. But you can see the bases, which is not acceptable. That is not acceptable. So I guess I'm gonna have to. Spread the towers even further.
How the heck is this gonna go together? Oh, am I looking at this room? Yes, I was looking at it.
That's pretty interesting.
You better stop before you get a copyright strike, is what Ken says.
Who?
Nothing. So yeah, okay. So before I made these white towers, the camera would have been here. And now it's up a lot higher because for some weird reason, Zoom zooms in my camera a lot more than any other platform for some weird reason.
Huh. Don't know what to tell you.
But I don't want the towers in the shot, so I'm gonna have to. So the one thing that I don't really like is that it's got this like plate structure that's holding the camera, and it's all locked together. But it's not like the strongest in the world. So you can even see how it's bending already because the camera's been sitting in it for so long. So I'm gonna have to spread it even further, and I'm gonna be putting more stress on these, but. Whatever, it's just plastic, right?
Maybe use some Technic or something, maybe perhaps.
Yeah, but I don't have any of my Technic at all sorted because I don't build with Technic ever.
Me neither.
You think I have my Technic sorted? Heck no. Some of it, but not all of it.
Heck no, he says, folks. So see,
That's why I was building my Technic flowers. The other day, I had to build from scratch.
Is this the right way? Yeah.
And just start digging in the collection.
You were building Technic flowers?
Huh?
You were building Technic flowers?
Yeah, you want to see my Technic? I built it for the flower challenge for Whistler.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I didn't think you built anything but ice bears.
I built some intergalactic flowers. They probably you'd find them on the where the ice bears are at. So let's see here.
Oh, that's an awesome connection.
So I figured since I don't use Technic very much. I figured I'd use it, a little bit. Use the translucent more.
I'm going to be very honest, Reed. I am wonderfully impressed by that.
That's awesome.
I thought you were a one-trick pony, my good sir.
Ooh. What? Just clear? No.
You got to build
I can build in other colors occasionally.
Yeah. All right. Here's one of the walls. It's just a wall.
Oh. you had just finished the gatehouse. That's what you had finished earlier?
Yeah, that's the gate, and then this is the wall, or one of the walls.
Here at the wall.
In the instructions, you can put people shooting out, which that's going to be fun once I find the people on there. Okay, now another base plate worth of stuff. Okay. Ooh, this one looks like it's got rock. Okay.
We got a Joey in the chat. Maniac for Bricks is here. Says, I would have been here sooner, but I accidentally searched for Friday Night Brook. I think that is a very different stream, Joey.
Wow. Is there a Friday Night Brook? Because maybe I'll have to go hunt. Maybe that's my girlfriend out there, you know?
Friday Night Brook.
Actually, I did order a hat, so or a couple hats. We'll see when they get done.
Are they embroidered?
Yep, embroidered hats. Yeah,
that's pretty good. That's good stuff.
What they got the Friday Night Bricks logo on them?
Yeah. I ordered 2 of them. I think a white and a purple one.
Nice.
And then, of course, as soon as I ordered it, I was like, man, I probably should have ordered a green one for Kevin, but we'll wait and see if he actually wants one once they're done.
Joey, you need to get in the stream because Chester the squirrel needs to meet Mr. Monkey the monkey.
Really?
Yeah. That needs to happen. That needs to happen. I'm sorry. It needs to happen. Oh, man. This is going to be tough. It's actually... I literally have to put this outside of the entire artboard.
Can you color the towers at all, like beside them or anything, or not?
What? Wait, I mean, the tower's already done now. I just wanted to avoid putting color in there because the color would reflect.
Oh, well, I thought you didn't like the white tower, or do you like the white?
No, I like white. Doesn't reflect. White, if anything, white actually helps brighten the place. Okay, don't move. If the camera falls, that'll be bad.
Well, you just got to tell it to stay. You know, like you tell a dog to stay, you just got to tell that to stay.
There you go.
Let's see. Joey says, well, can he meet Scooby instead? Joey, I'm going to ask you, do you think Mr. Monkey would rather, do you think Chester the squirrel, a stuffed squirrel, would rather meet your real dog or your stuffed monkey? I think we know. I think we know the answer to this question.
Very, very funny question. Let's see here.
We're going to place to have a door off the second floor. Hopefully there's going to be another building there, or it's going to be a very crazy, dangerous place to walk. Welcome, Larry. The other problem, too, is I didn't send any stuff into the band chat because I'm just too afraid. My computer just seems like it doesn't want to work as well tonight. My laptop anyways. So.
Aha, this might be better.
Joey says, well, that's what happens when you ask me to come on while I'm walking Scooby. Otherwise, you got to wait up to an hour. Up to an hour, Joey. That's a long walk, man.
That is a long walk.
It's a long walk.
It's longer than I'd probably walk, so that's, pretty good.
I mowed my lawn today for the first time since September, maybe.
I put some seed. I put some weed and feed out on the lawn the other day, so before it rained. So,
but I've been needing to mow my lawn for weeks. But I took it in for service, and they didn't have it done. I had to wait for 6 weeks for them to service my mower.
Wow!
So my lawn was like a jungle outside. It was like one of those abandoned lots on the street. It was
It's better than my mom's because I remember mowing my mom's lawn. Actually, I found a picture and I can't find it. But back in the old days when it took forever to mow, and now it's like it doesn't take anything, which is kind of scary. Too many dead spots of grass.
Look at that. Look at that. The towers are gone now. There you go. That's
what's a tower.
Look at this. This is like, guys, you need to appreciate the pro streamer level that this is at right now. This is hashtag pro streamer right here.
Hashtag pro stream level.
Now I'm gonna have to do something like that. I like that. That's kind of cool.
And I'm gonna have some lights so that these shadows will be gone. We don't have any of these shadows. So there'll be some lights from both angles. Larry, what's going on, Larry?
I'm hoping you last 6 hours tomorrow. That's what I'm hoping.
Oh, so actually, I was going to be on for all 6 hours, and Dave Pickett from Brick 101, we all know Dave.
Yep.
Dave wanted to join the show as well, but he did not want to do a whole 6 hours. So I agreed that I would split the time with him so that he could come into the show. So we are sharing a room, and I will be first half from 11 to 2, and then Dave will take over and do 2 to the end of the show.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. There is that piece. Okay.
It's the way to do it.
Ooh, these are the old rock pieces.
Burps.
Okay, let me get some artwork.
I'm guessing next. Yes, I was correct. Okay.
6 hours, Joyce says. Yeah, 6 hours is the duration of the public time of the virtual stream. Yes. I did 6 hours on the last one. And I still maintained my voice, but it was a little rough. I will admit, it was a little rough. Next one, I'll be doing more of a share, so more of like a combined like castle type thing, like a castle collab type thing, as I'm hoping. Hey, in Brick Freak, I went out and visited Lee yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
I actually sold him one of my sets, the 60 years of the Lego brick. He wanted that one.
Oh, that's
sold
cool.
a couple Indiana Jones sets.
Nice. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I still have my sets up on Slack. Read if you're interested. They're still up there.
You're what?
I put a couple sets up just to see if Lug wanted them first before I would throw them on Facebook.
Did you see the post of the? See the post about the bricks and minifig in the collection?
Yes, I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there was one or two I wanted on there, but man, one of them was like super pricey.
There was the Uruk-hai Army one, and I was like, I wasn't gonna pay the price for that. I was like, I think
I kind of want the shuttle adventure, but thankfully I think I have the instructions for both the shuttle expedition and the shuttle. I think I have both instructions, but I don't have the kit. So I don't know. We'll see. That or I'll somehow have to buy the one from John. My friend John got one. I don't think I ever bought one. But yeah, I mean, there's some good ones out there. There were a couple I was looking at, so we'll see.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get any of those because not much of a big Star Wars guy as I was.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at a lot of the Star Wars stuff, and I mean, if it was,
I didn't really care for the Star Wars. I wanted
he said he was going to post it in intervals too, so I don't know if there's even more out there. So
yeah, but if he's got Western stuff, I'm jumping on that. Except if it's the 2 sets that I have.
What are you talking about, Joey? What do you mean public time? Missed the memo. What are you talking? Are you talking about Brick World? Steve's got a question about stickers. I do not know the answer to that.
About stickers?
I got a used set, and the stickers are all there, but need to reapply. Yeah, I mean that, or just look on Bricklink for a new set of stickers or something. I mean, to me, it's one of those things where it's depends how bad they are. If they're really bad shape.
Overpriced for stickers. I'll tell you that. Not that I've ever done that. I've never bought stickers on Bricklink, but don't do it because it's just stickers. Unless you really want them. But for the Lego stickers, just to get those, it's $31, and I'm like, I don't want it.
Well, I mean, the one stickers I would say it'd be like the carousel where they're that chrome gold. I mean, I have a bunch of those. So if somebody was looking for something like that where they're a specialty type kind of thing, sometimes those are worth it, but it just depends. So
that doesn't go there. These.
Yeah, Joey, this is the second of like 4 or 5 virtual brick rolls. They got a couple more slated.
My power grows greater and greater.
Your powers.
What are you doing?
I don't know why I was doing Emperor Palpatine there, but whatever.
I'm adding more and more lights. More lights.
That's almost too much light. I can't see anything. What are you talking
It might
about?
explode.
Yeah, that's because I haven't put the paper over the lights to cool them off yet.
Okay.
This is all part of the setup. This is all part of the setup.
See, I'd have to rebuild this for more of a useful
Ooh,
police station.
I think, Kevin, you posted that Batman picture somewhere on social media. Yeah, that one. I saw that. I saw you draw that one.
So all of these, everything you see before you was actually drawn for Beyond the Brick.
Yeah, that's where I saw it.
So Beyond the Brick is the one that posted them.
Yeah.
Who are they?
What's going on, Doc? We got Doc Sampson in the chat.
Hey, Doc.
Oh, look who just showed up.
It's a fake Doc.
Is that Sans?
Hey, Sans.
It's a fake Sans.
It's a fake Sans.
It's a fake Sans?
You're telling yourself you're fake yourself?
Isn't everybody a little bit fake?
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, all you do is ask about SansCon, we'll know if he's fake or not.
I love the idea of SansCon. I am looking forward to it.
Well, how are you doing, Sans?
Better now that we get to talk about SansCon.
Oh.
That's the real Sans. We can tell.
Can you? Is it my devilishly good looks that give it me away?
Since we're not seeing it, probably not. You know.
Okay. Well, that's hurtful.
Did Sans just say he was excited about SansCon?
So
he did.
excited.
He said he was super excited. Yep.
Super excited.
Okay, boot him. That's not the real Sans.
I'm having promotional trading cards made up for the event.
Ooh, that's
really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What
sounds like
other
fun.
cards do you have on them, Sans?
That's why they're being worked on.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to have holographic chasers?
So, yeah, I've been thinking about it. I was thinking that the normal wave of cards that just anybody could get through the internet, those could have holographics in them, but the promotional ones would be special one-off things like this one is a sticker card, this one's made out of wood instead of normal cardboard card paper.
Oh, that's cool.
Different stuff like that.
Oh, boy.
Well, that's to make the promotionals really special.
And then that just sounds pretty cool. That's all I'm going to say. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wait, you almost have one Sans-related mock and 3 more mocks? But wait, what? What?
I don't know who you're talking about. What?
Brick Bunnies has what?
Wait a minute. Reed's gone.
Yeah, wait, where'd Reed go?
It's safe to assume he died.
He's cute.
Mr. Hinkle, you want to be a part? You want to design one of the promo cards?
Fake Sans.
Oh yeah, fake.
Oh, hey Doc.
Hey.
Is that Doc Sampson?
No.
Yes,
no,
it is Kevin Hinkle.
No.
I'm
Wow,
waiting
you're-
for some monkey was supposed to show up today.
More lights. More lights.
That is overexposed.
Oh my gosh. Where
Hey,
did
Chris.
Kevin go?
I've ascended. Everybody, I have fully ascended to my final form.
Is it the rapture?
Oh Lord.
I just haven't adjusted all the settings yet or anything. So.
Oh, okay.
Clearly. What gave that away?
Someone's
can't
got
tell
some
if-
horrible white balance going on.
Oh, I just assumed he was doing whiteface.
Doc, did you hear? Did you listen to the Ghost Frickin' Talkin' podcast from last night?
I was watching it live. Hashtag
nice.
Kevin Hinkle's a fake fan.
What was said?
I have not.
I've watched it live all week long.
I have not finished, but I stopped when Nick was saying, "I want to send this puppet in Seattle the demon box."
Yeah, that's because I kept saying that box is fake. Send it here. I'll open it instantly. Just bring it over here. Demon in a box. Come on.
I am lost. Can I get a short expose on what happened?
Well, the Brickhead family, they love the ghosts and the paranormal. So they've
Sure.
been watching the house from The Conjuring. I guess it's a real house. Somebody
sure.
bought it. They put
Sure.
cameras in it everywhere. And
Sure.
so the last week they've been live streaming every room in the house for 24 hours and
Okay.
making them come on for half an hour or so and talk about what they've seen that day or whatever. But
Okay.
apparently at the house, they brought out a box that they've had hidden, and inside the box is a demon, but nobody
Okay.
will open the box because,
Yeah.
they're afraid of the pretend demon that's inside.
Right. So let me ask, what does this have to do with Mr. Hinkle being a fake fan of you?
No, fake fan of the Brickhead family. He wasn't watching it live to know that I was there chatting
Oh,
live, interacting.
okay. Well, maybe he wasn't watching because it was completely and absolutely ridiculous.
I watch it just because it's the Brickhead family. And Nick pulled out his Ouija board too. It was just
Oh, Christ.
Sounds like
He's
a
one of
crazy-
those people.
Oh God, yeah, they have the EVP meter. They've got all of the ghost detecting
Gosh,
equipment.
Luigi boards are so silly.
And all of that
Schrodinger's
nonsense.
demon. Brick Bunny
Yeah.
says Schrodinger's demon.
Exactly. If you open it, there's nothing in it. But if you don't open it, there's something in it.
It sounds like Schrodinger's cat.
Yep. But it's the demon instead.
Demon.
I know. It's just kind of like, wow, really? If
I
it was-
prefer
if
the
it had
cat.
a real demon in it, it'd be at the Vatican.
Wow.
Okay, under lock and key.
I prefer the cat. At least you know that there's going to be a cat in there no matter what.
I know. Is it
I
alive or
want-
dead?
I think I'm fair to say, Doc, if you had a video of you opening the demon box, I would watch that in a heartbeat.
I know. I told him. I'm like, the views. Just think of the views.
Think of
Think of all the views.
Bring me the box. Bring me the box.
You want to do a demon unboxing video collab, Doc?
Yeah, I mean, imagine.
Actually,
Oh God, they're everywhere.
I can actually envision.
What is it?
I can envision Doc getting nervous at the final hour and then forcing Mookie to open the box.
Don't make a persona or shoot. They're not real people, Mr. Hinkle. I don't want to burst your bubble, but
They're not real people. Well, thank you.
They're not real people.
Listen to it.
Hey, earlier on Joey's stream, he had Mr. Monkey.
Oh, hey, Sans, what other streams are you on?
I'm only on this stream.
No, I mean, I was trying to do a story for virtual news, but I couldn't. You were like, and I know I've seen it on other streams. I don't want to say what it's about, but I've seen it on other streams. But I'm just like, what other streams are you on so I can get footage from those other streams?
Oh well, I was on I was on Steve's stream this morning.
Right. So what other because are you on the? What other YouTubers other than like Ryan or Detanglia or Croft?
D. Tenaglia.
Yeah,
I mean I know, but I've never been on his stream.
okay, and then you've been on Croft's stream, right?
Yeah, I was on his most recent one.
Right. Okay.
2, 3. Okay.
I was on Richie's stream the other day, but you know that.
Right.
I go on Jeff's stream, but you usually don't see me on there because he doesn't show anything.
Those Richie streams get a little spicy.
Yeah, they can.
So I was told that that's because of a new person showing up.
Oh.
That being me.
I was gonna say that all the ones I've heard that are spicy usually involve you and BFAB on. But
Yeah, so I think the last two that happened with me on were the ones that were more spicy than normal.
oh, all right. Well,
I'm on Reed Stream now. That's
Sam,
Well,
are you
what-
looking at anything or just talking?
Here, let me Instagram you. a
I'm
message.
just talking.
Okay, I was just wondering if you're building something.
I could be separating. I have a lot more stuff to separate, but I filled up my 5-gallon bucket, and I don't know where to put said 5-gallon bucket.
can I ask why you keep calling sorting separating? You're like the only person I know that doesn't call sorting sorting.
Because I'm not sorting the pieces. I'm separating the Lego bricks from non-Lego pieces.
Okay, that
Oh.
makes sense. Okay, cool.
And
I never
then
realized
I
that's
will.
what you're doing.
Yeah, it was a kid's collection, so I have to take out all the crappy bricks that aren't Lego, the bricks that are
the
chewed up, all
crayons.
the non-bricks that are like glue
Yeah.
sticks, not like glue sticks, but hot glue sticks that you put in a hot glue gun, parts of plastic soldiers, toy crap like
Where
that.
do you find like parts of a glue stick?
No,
And that
not
was,
parts, whole glue sticks.
Oh,
That was the collection you stole from the what was it? The orphanage?
Yeah, the donation bin.
Donation bin. Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, look, people. Now we're talking. We're getting there.
ooh, I'm on the headquarters now.
The quality looks real nice, but then again, the screen I see you on right now is less than an
I've
inch
gotten this
wide.
far.
No, but so I'm just setting this up for Brick World Virtual tomorrow because I'm hosting a room for 3 hours.
What time is the convention?
Oh boy.
I'm using Reed as a testing ground.
Oh boy. Oh no.
You don't want to know how much Sans hates virtual conventions.
So so Hive stream. Shoot, who else? Oh man. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh boy.
Oh,
he is-
Sans got hot takes.
They are, no. Doc, they are not gonna like that. Oh boy.
Who's not gonna like what?
I can't say. That's on a need to know basis.
I already told you
And
they
I'm
hate,
still
they hate
waiting
virtual
on the Doc
conventions.
Sans comic, so you're not on a need to know.
That's fine. Well,
I got one of these.
I volunteered to be on for a couple hours, so
One. And there's the other.
I don't hate the conventions. I just think it's absolutely silly that they're wanting people to pay for them.
Well, you're gonna pay to go to a regular convention, so.
Yeah, but this isn't a
is
regular
when you come to your
convention.
own home.
This is a YouTube live stream that I could do for free the same time that it's going on.
Well, maybe. I think
Joey
you're
said-
wrong, but
Joey said he'll be here in a couple minutes.
Hi, Deppy.
Is it the real Deppy?
That's a good question.
I mean, how do we
A
know?
better question is, do you really care?
Well, yeah. I mean, if they're gonna start spamming crap in the chat, so yeah, I guess.
Oh.
I mean, I am subscribed to Deppy Shep.
The Deppy Shep? Or
Yeah.
the Depp Shep?
I mean, you're subscribed to Deppy Shep, but are you subscribed to Deppy Shep Bricks?
Yes, that's a good question.
Yeah, that's the one that I'm subscribed to.
Are you sure?
Well, yeah, because he puts out videos, and I see Shepe, and then I see, what's his name, Tonto, and they do their, thing.
Tonto.
Did you just say Tonto?
Like,
Yeah,
well,
have you never seen the
Tonto?
channel? There's a little dog that runs around. His name. He likes to antagonize Deppy.
Oh.
While he's doing reviews. It's quite entertaining.
I will be honest, I have not had
Debbie
it.
is
They had a
Antagonizing.
lightsaber duel. You should have seen it. They had a lightsaber duel the other day. I mean, it was
what
epic.
did the special effects look like?
Wait,
It was with real, lightsabers. It was no
one of them
special
like
effects. It was-
a younger kid, and one of them's like, I don't know what I'm trying to explain.
Yeah, I don't either.
Debbie's
Yeah.
older than
Oh,
you even know.
Yeah, Deppy's like 35. With 3 kids.
Okay.
Is somebody petting a pigeon?
Don't let the pigeon drive the bus. Whoever has the pigeon.
Oh my gosh, I remember that book. I actually do remember that book.
That's a
How
real
could-
book.
I feel like that book came out like 4 years ago.
I think that when did it? Oh my gosh.
It must have been something his parents loved, and so they were like, "Yeah, you're gonna read this too, kid. Here we go."
Exactly.
I don't know. The virtual convention was kind of. I liked it. I just thought there should have been more rooms.
Are you gonna pay $9 for the new one?
Well, how much did we pay for the last one?
5.
Yeah, but if you paid in advance, it was 5. I thought for this one. If you pay, after a certain date, now it's 9.
Oh,
like-
it might have been that. It might have been. I wasn't paying that close of attention to it.
Yeah.
They also have
That or if you
the season pass where you can $27 for all the virtual shows for the year.
Yeah.
that or if you're already a registered Brickworld attendee, it's not going to cost you anything. So
It came out 12 to 15 years ago. Oh, the Pigeon book? Oh. Thank you, Space Castles.
The cartoon picture book?
Okay. Well. So
the
Kevin,
other Kevin is in the green room.
Oh.
Well, if someone wants in, I'll drop out.
Not Sans!
Well, it's either James or Doc. They're the only two people that volunteer.
Green room.
well, Brick Freak 3, we can't let Brick Freak 3 leave
He's
because
the host.
he's a co-host, or read. So yeah. So if somebody wants to drop me out, you can drop me out. I'll be in the chats.
Not
As
Doc.
long
I'm good with it.
Not Doc.
I don't like any of these options.
Well, why are we on Zoom? That's what I want to know. Why are we not on the Zoom? This is Friday Night
Zoom's
Bricks.
broken, Doc. The Corona
Zoom is-
broke it.
What are you talking about? Zoom had the new upgrade, had the new privacy thing he added, and everything else. The Zoom is working on it. Zoom is doing its
I have
thing.
not been able to get to work, so
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
Zoom's
like
broken.
struggling.
because like Friday Night Bricks, the whole idea was to get to 100 people on the Friday Night Bricks.
Yeah.
Oh, 100 people. Okay.
It was the Zoom. It was the destiny of Zoom. But I guess not.
Zoom, it is your destiny.
Well,
Okay, Space.
I'll have
Please
to
stop there.
let the Zoom execs know that so that they understand. But
Yeah, hello. It's
we
like,
got
come
a
on, people.
very important stream.
Speaking of important, I haven't seen Chad in a long time.
Yeah, who is Space Castles?
and I
in the
had
private-
Zoom working a couple weeks ago, but last week it fizzled. I couldn't get to work no matter what I tried.
I think because Reed was saying that Kevin Wagner's in the green room, right? So I think that has to be Kevin Wagner.
Oh, Space Castles?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, that explains who else would spam to annoyance like that.
oh, ouch.
Oh, Sans.
All right, let me see. I got this thing. All right, we'll kick the guy that doesn't have a camera. How about that?
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, hey, Doc.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Butt Chop's here too? What the heck? Butt Chop. Butt Chop. You guys hear that the brick pasta? I guess he's now called Hoot Builds. Hoot Builds is going to be on with the chop out tomorrow morning. Brick Dads returns to Saturday mornings.
So is he going to be on under Hoot Builds, or was that like a separate account?
I don't know. I think it's going to be Butt Chop's channel, and then Hoot Build's going to come on with him or something.
Okay, because I was looking at his stuff and I was wondering if he just rebranded his channel or if he started a separate new channel.
Doc, this is what I'm working on right now.
Is that a mock or an actual?
This is the 6769 Fort Lego Rado.
Lego Rado. Okay.
It doesn't have the figures because that's how I got it.
Welcome to the stream, Space Castles.
I thank you very much. I was saying,
Space Castle.
thanks for all talking. You didn't have to kick me. I could sit in the green room.
Nah.
There's always room for another Kevin.
True.
Yeah.
And if Sans is just going to trash Virtual Brick World, then I'll come in and praise it.
Oh, I didn't even realize that Sans was gone.
Yeah. Well, Sans has been like streaming with Ryan all day today. He's been on there for like 5 hours or some such thing.
Wow.
You can always tell if Sans is not around the second you say something in his direction and there's not a response. I was like, wait a minute. That's very un-Sans-like.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Oops. Where did this gun go? Can I drop the gun?
Oh, Joey wants to know who's starting a new channel.
That was just me asking if Brick
Hey, Brick
Pasta
Bunnies.
had started a new channel for his Hoot Builds or if he had rebranded his original channel.
Oh, yeah. Well, Sans is in the private chat, so
I'm thinking about doing a Friday night show called Friday Night Brick on Zoom. You guys are in.
Could have given.
Oh, hey, yeah, that's good.
Dan says you could have given me a heads up. That's what he wrote privately in the private chat for just us to hear and see.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, and I guess everybody.
I remember that.
Hey, Jude.
Larry, what, Larry?
Oh, Larry, you want to join Friday
They
night
go on the
on Zoom?
Yeah, I'll get it working eventually. It's just frustrating.
Sam.exe.
Right now, with my main PC down, I mean, it's kind of one of those things where I got major issues. So Zoom wouldn't have probably worked on this anyway. So
that's why you disappeared earlier then, huh?
What?
When you vanished from the stream. It's because you're not on your good computer.
Well,
You're on.
You know, I don't know. I hit the roller on the mouse and it rolled me right out of the show. I was like, I don't know what happened there.
He rolled.
So
You hear that?
Yeah, no, I'm
Shout,
on my
we want
laptop.
Sans. Hey, I got to check on
That's
something.
all.
If Sans is in the green room, can you pop Sans back in just so you don't,
Bye, Doc.
Right? Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back if I can be back.
Where'd Sans go?
Sans left too.
We are Sans.
Yeah, you guys, yep. Sans is gone. So
Joey, Brick Pasta. I was asking if Brick Pasta rebranded his account because he's now currently Hoot Builds. And so my question was, did Brick Pasta start a new channel or did he just simply rebrand his existing channel?
What am I building here? I think. Oh, there's 2 doors. Okay, now I found the other one. Okay. Okay, that's my computer that's making that noise. Okay.
I'm going to be on Brick World tomorrow. I was slotted to be in the Guilds of Historica room built with castles or castle type. And now I'm doing a short stint on the Star Wars space room. So
that's fun.
That's the space castle.
What was the other one you were going to be in?
I'll be in the Guilds of Historica room.
Yeah, a little bit.
And what is that one about?
Castles, the Eurobricks Castle forums. So I'm
too hard.
I run one of the guilds in there. So I'll be displaying some builds from the Guilds of Historica tomorrow for an hour or so, and then popping over to a separate space Star Wars room to display some Star Wars stuff.
You got all your stuff ready to go? Are you set up?
No, I didn't find out about Star Wars until like 3 hours ago. So
ooh.
So I've got my Razor Crest and I've got a ton of sets put together. I'm just trying to come up with a mock that.
What about that gigantic pyramid thing? Yeah, but I mean, you could share, right? Like, it's cool to see a process.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Like, this is what I've done over the past week or so. That'd be.
The problem is, for me to assemble that, I need like a full room to set it up. I can't get the lighting right. You're not gonna be able to see it very well. So I don't think that's gonna work.
There's room in the stream right now, Joey. We don't have a full house. You can come on in. There's not even a full house right now.
Ooh, these doors. Kevin.
We have 2 pair or a 3 of kind.
Is this door been used for anything else besides Fort Legoredo?
That was in castle sets before it ever joined Fort Legoredo.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, in other colors, wasn't it also in like some of the Paradisa sets?
It was in town sets back in the day for Norse, I think.
Yeah, because I've never seen it before. This is my second.
Didn't it have wasn't it in brown for like the Troll Mountain Fortress maybe too? Maybe
it might have been, but it was the kind of the default non-town door for the longest time. I mean, it's the only option you had for castles for doors other than drawbridges and portcullis. So that was my standard. And then they came out with the with that jail door that you showed last week, Brick Freak, and then that was a huge increase because all of a sudden you could have jail cells.
Yeah, the fort has one.
Yep.
So it seems like there's a theme. Every set has a jail cell. Hey, Sans.
Hello. This is my first time joining the stream tonight.
Oh, that seems inaccurate.
So is that what you tell yourself, so that you can kind of start from a clean slate and just start all over again?
No, that's what I tell myself when I hear a child singing something.
Are you talking about my son like humming next to me?
I hear something from a wee little lad.
That's the sound of happiness.
Does it burn your ears of pure evil, Sans?
Yes.
I can't listen to these innocent sounds of a child's happiness.
It reminds me of youthful days when times were happier.
Of bygone days?
I don't know. So since we now have Sans and Kevin Wagner in the same stream, I would love to hear you guys debate the pros and cons of virtual convention.
Oh yeah, go on. Name the 2 pros that there are.
There's far more than 2 pros, Sans.
Go ahead, name them.
You're comparing this to one of your YouTube streams, which is a viable source of entertainment and enjoyable to watch. But in this case, you have more than 15 rooms to choose from. There are a number of instructional presentations that will cover a variety of subjects involving Lego builds, Lego collection, marketing your log, all sorts of things. You get to go through and talk to builders from the Lego Masters show, which may not be as much of a draw for older AFOLs, and in some cases it would be. I'd love to talk to some of them, but it's a huge draw for younger kids. Plus, you pay a single cost and you get your entire family in, or everyone that's at your location. So there's quite a bit of a draw to it, and it's significantly more material than you get in a single YouTube stream. So
Right, because that's 15 streams. Now, let me deconstruct your argument altogether. It may be 15, but you can't say at any given point there aren't 15 streams going around on YouTube about Lego, which there are at least that many, if not many more. You might not enjoy them all, but they're also free. If you want to learn something about a shop, you can look up whatever you're trying to learn or figure out at any point in time at your own speed and pace, and not worry about the person giving directions too fast or others in the class messing with you. Only 6 people can join those, and they can't be in the chat. They have to be in there with the person. That in a live stream, any number of people can be in there. Also, did I mention it's entirely free?
So compare that to, why would you ever buy books? Why would you buy any kind of material that is available on the internet? I mean, it's out there. You can get that information itself, or you can do it in one single source where you can go through and do a family-friendly collection of different shows you can watch all at the same time.
You could look up. I didn't say you had to buy a book. I said you could look it up.
Comparison. You could use the same comparison. So why would you buy books when you can find most of that material on the internet? Why would you buy any music when you can get it from YouTube or from
right? I don't know what argument you're making, because it sounds like you're agreeing with me on the free aspect.
I'm saying there is free material out there, but it's not a concentrated selection of items like it is here that you can view all at the same time. So it's the same reason I would buy a book versus just using internet sources, or I would purchase music. So it's, some people won't find value in it and some people will. So the same people that don't want
to bundle thing. Why would you buy a bundle if you only need milk and eggs? Why would you buy a bundle, milk, eggs, sour cream, and 15 other things when you only are going in for 1 or 2 things?
True, and if all you want is 1 or 2 things, then just go ahead and watch those 1 or 2 streams. So.
Yeah, but why would you pay $9 to go watch those 1 or 2 streams when you could do it anywhere else for free?
Because typically the people that are going to this want to see far more than 1 or 2 streams. They're interested in seeing 4 or 5 things at least. They're interested in interacting with some of the builders. It's really more the variety. Most of the people that are going to see this are going to go to probably visit at least half the different rooms and see what's going on. So it's also on par with, say, taking someone to a movie, or it's the kind of thing that if it's only 1 or 2, you don't know for sure that you're going to be interested in it, versus if you've got all of these other options, you've got much more, a better chance of finding things you will be entertained by.
You go to the movies not knowing what movie you're going to go watch?
You go into movies not knowing if they're going to be good or not.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean that's true? You don't look up what you're going to go look before you go to the movies?
but you don't know if you're going to like it personally, if you're going to like how it ends, if you're going to like the acting. I mean, there's always questions that go into it. So, and there are some people that walk into a movie theater and say, "What's playing? I'm going to watch a movie."
That's a very strange argument, or very strange reference to argue comparing.
It costs less than going to a movie.
Yeah, but the movie. Okay, if you think it costs less than a movie has nothing to do with it. You can't. I mean, that's apples and oranges.
No, I'm saying for $9, the price of taking one person to a movie, you can get a whole family in to see a number of different things for 6 hours instead of 2 hours.
You're welcome, MJ.
With the whole family for free.
You're welcome, MJ.
And that's the difference. Is $9 is paying for one whole household to go to this. Because you just put everybody wants to watch it, gets behind it.
Turn it into this.
And as I said before,
Dan is losing this argument.
How am I losing? You're saying you can have the same exact entertainment at your fingertips for free as you could for a $9 payment. You're buying free because you're involved with this.
I like this comment from Building with
You're
Steve.
going to spend more than 6 hours just hunting for half of those videos that you want to look at for free.
Have you ever used the internet before? Why would it take you 6 hours to find something?
I like this
half a
comment.
second.
Steve says, "Sans, just let people have their fun."
So, and the other thing is, this appeals to people that don't have that knowledge of what's out there for YouTube Lego streamers, even the Lego community in general. That's where a lot of the appeal is, to have essentially a selection of things that you can go through, and you'll find something that you're interested in. So.
Yes. So the one thing I would add, the one lighter fluid I would add to the argument is, and this is not me guessing. This is not me assuming. This is me with actual firsthand experience, knowing families, casual Lego fans, moms, dads, little Timmy, they're not AFOLs, they're not the community, they're not TFOLs, they're not KFOLs, and they do not understand the resources that are out there, the entertainment. Like, this is a whole nother world for them. Just like at the shows, like, people make the argument at the physical shows saying, I don't think this is a good value. I mean, I've heard it for years. People are like, I don't think it's a good value to go to Brick World. I don't think it's a good value to go to Brick Fair. I don't think it's a good value. But it's not really, it's not like when you're talking about the public side of it, which is the same thing in the virtual realm. We're talking about the public side of it. It's not for you. It's not for other AFOLs. I mean, yeah, maybe you get something out of it and you enjoy it, but the target market is not people that are already like super high affinity. Like what you like, Sans, you're right on the money. There are definitely things out there you can go find right now, but mom and little Timmy don't know that, and they don't know where they are.
How to use the internet?
Well, but it also depends on what you're looking at. I mean, if there are certain things that I like in the Lego community, I don't know all the streamers that are out there. I'm not sure what the good shows to watch are. But if you talk to me about Star Wars, I will say, yes, I'm interested in this, and that's it. I'm not going to watch anything else that's Star Wars related. I don't care. I know what I want to see. Similar to sets, I'm not going to buy a generic collection of Lego sets. I know exactly what I want. I have certain sets. If people try to buy me sets for presents or whatever it is, it's like, thanks, but I already know exactly what I want. So, and you're in the spot, Sans, that you know exactly what you're looking for Lego content. And so it doesn't make sense.
No, you're assuming that. I'm in the spot that you can have the same content for free. Also, before we continue, to the people in the comments that think I'm arguing that you shouldn't do it, I don't care how you spend your money. I'm just saying my opinion on that. It's silly to spend your money on the same thing out there. Also, Jude, don't tell me to shut up. Continue.
I think this is great. I wanted like a nice entertaining debate. It's just
so
that's a thing though that comes up a lot. Like in my, I mean, again, I have hundreds of thousands of hours of speaking with fans all across the continent about the value of a fan-made book, or the value of a convention, or the value of all of these things the community does. And there is an argument for all of them that you could get it for free somewhere else. There's no value in it. Why are you doing it? And I've heard all the arguments. I like, you're right on the money, Sans. They don't know how to use the internet. Sure, you can use the internet, but if you don't know what you're searching for, you don't know, it's useless.
Correct.
I'm not arguing against conventions. Dude, don't answer for me. I've been to conventions. I haven't necessarily. No, I've been to Lego conventions. Stop answering for me, people. I know my feelings and opinions on things in the chat, but I'm not arguing against conventions. That's fun to go to. You interact with other people. The internet convention, I use with heavy quotation marks, isn't a convention. It's a paid YouTube stream.
Yeah, don't attack Sans. I don't want Sans to run away.
It's not a YouTube stream. It's a giant meeting. It's a Zoom meeting, a massive one.
I want to bounce off what other Kevin and Sans said, in that the value of this is all in what you perceive as value. I mean, Sans, you said that conventions have value because you go there and interact with people. There are a lot of Lego fans that do not want to interact with people, that only want to see other people's builds. There are builders that will say, there are AFOLs that are skilled that'll say, I'm not concerned with seeing other people's work. I want to see other people's builds. But it's all in the value of what you get out of it. So some people think there's value to this, some people will not, and they're both correct. It's what you value it at. It doesn't matter what anyone else says. It's, do you feel it's worth it or not? And I would say that when I was younger, I was much more aware of what I was spending. In terms of, no, I don't want to spend $5 to go to this. I don't have much money. I'd much rather save my money to buy something else later. And now, as I'm getting older with kids, I'm getting more to the point where it's like there's a value to time and effort that it takes me to do something. So there are instances where I'm willing to pay to either get something done more quickly that I could do myself, or have stuff presented to me that I could have found on my own. So it's all in what you value it at. It doesn't matter what someone else says the price tag's at. Some people will look at this and say, I would pay $1 or $2, but I'm not paying more than that. Other people will get 6 hours of entertainment for their kids out there and say, I could have been paying someone to watch my kids for 10 hours at $60, and I have 4 kids, and that saved me a ton of money. I mean, it all depends on how you look at it and how you want to place value on that. So Sans isn't wrong. It's just we have different viewpoints.
I mean, all the things you can do in that convention. You said looking at mocks. You could look up mocks anywhere else though for free at your own pace and not have to worry about someone's grainy camera quality zooming in on details.
Yeah, you're right.
If you see pictures, high-res pictures on Flickr or Instagram, they're going to look much better than the pictures do on the Zoom rooms. But it's the interaction with people and the either interaction or content that people can provide that are the biggest draws for this. So the biggest draw in the first convention was Boone and Mark, and they interacted with every kid that came into the stream that raised their hand and wanted to talk to them. And that is priceless for those little kids. And those, like, how much are those parents going to pay to go to a convention and then stand in line to have their kids talk to them and wait however long it's going to be? Here they can do that in their own home. They pay $5 or $9 or whatever it is, and their kids will be entertained for hours. So it all depends on your situation and
Those
how
same people also live stream though.
What was that?
Those same people also live stream.
True, but I don't think you get the same interaction, and it's not when they live stream. I don't believe it's aimed at little kids. I could be wrong, but that was not my impression.
Here, I'll put a little thing because I did the last one, and the one thing that like I showed at the last at the last virtual convention is something that the public does not ever get to see at any of the conventions, period. And that's the World of Lights. So when I turn the lights off with my castle and stuff like that, the only other place you get to see it is on the rerun videos of the walkthrough from Beyond the Brick at any of the conventions. Whereas I did it live during the virtual BrickCon, Brick World, and that's the only place you'll ever get to see it live and in person, unless I do a live stream from the World of Light. And even then, in the dark, it's probably not as good because it's so big. It's such a big hall and a lot more dark. So
my question, I would like,
you will only get to see at those conventions.
I would like some full unedited Sans thought process. Like I would like to hear all your thoughts, Sans. On the whole thing. So you think it shouldn't exist at all?
I don't think it shouldn't exist. The only reason it does exist is not because the people running it want the kids to have an interaction. They're trying to save their asses from sinking because the conventions were canceled because of the virus.
Yeah, they said that. They were open about it.
No, I know. I mean, it's not, so. I mean, using arguments like it's for the kids to have a good interaction for a wholesome family event. That's
No,
not
that's value to the parents.
That's marketing spin. But I mean, they were open that this is about.
As a parent now, my kids are starting to watch YouTube and find videos, and I have to be concerned every time they find a new channel because there's a 3 out of 4 chance that the people on that channel are not presenting stuff I want my kids to watch.
As a parent, you have many options regarding YouTube and other internet activities, and that is up to you, the parent, not the person uploading the content or the person on the convention live stream.
I'm aware of that, and that's why I tend to keep them off most of the other channels. It's just at this, if I were going to have my kids watch this, I would not feel concerned about them being exposed to negative content, adult language, things like that. This would be a relatively safe thing for them to interact with for 5 or 6 hours if I felt like I wanted to leave them on there for that long. So,
are you familiar with YouTube
there is
Kids?
that value. Sorry, what was that?
Are you familiar with YouTube Kids?
I am, but that doesn't mean my kids want to watch that.
So yeah, so I think this is just delightful. But so I'm genuinely curious though. Like I want to know, like what is the end game, Sans? I mean, do you not want it to exist, or do you not want it to have any participation, or like what?
I don't care. However you want to spend your time and money, that's your thing. I don't care. I just don't think it's if you're trying to spend time or look into Lego stuff or anything, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be Lego, but if you're wanting to figure something out, or you can just look that up anywhere on the internet.
So you think, okay, so your Sans final thoughts is it's not worth the money. I'm trying to figure out, like, what's your final statement on the matter?
I think it's a poor way to spend money when it's not the greatest option out there.
Yeah, your viewpoint is there are lots of other options, so why in the world would you spend money on something that's free out there already?
I love it. That's perfect.
Right?
I respect your position, Sans.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense to me, and like that's why I reiterate, it's all about how you value it, because different people have different values or value things differently. So that's I'm willing to pay $20, $30, $40 for a certain figs that I want that most people probably would say is outrageous and would never pay.
Okay, Steve, I'm not salty, and I don't care that much about it. I was asked to debate and have a conversation about it.
That's
I
perfect.
get excited when I talk, and my voice inflects that. You're making a lot of assumptions here.
I get excited. I love it. I'm happy that we're having this conversation. Great.
Now, I will not have this discussion with Butt Shop.
Oh, Jesus.
I am more than willing to have this debate with Sans, but not with Butt Shop.
I love it. I love it.
Just because I have an opinion on something doesn't mean I'm willing to die on that hill.
No, I would hope not. I would hope.
Pretty lonely.
Wait, should we make SansCon virtual?
I thought we already were.
Unless it's a free experience.
I thought that was a foregone conclusion.
I don't know. What?
Or unless I'm making money.
It's about what?
Unless it's a free experience or I'm making money.
Well, of course you got to make something.
Okay, dude, you can't say not everybody uses YouTube and then say it'll bring more traffic to YouTube. You're contradicting yourself there.
There we go. Okay.
No. This thing on con being virtual, that's outrageous.
Agreed, Doc. It is a good way to network with other fans.
Oh yeah, Doc.
What's a fan?
They do something cool and unique.
We need another saucy topic.
Race, religion.
Oh, good. All right.
Well, I did sell Race for the Stolen Treasure to someone the other day, and he did ask. He said, "Was there a reason why in the truck there was a treasure chest and not the Ark?"
Well, I mean, there is a Lego Ark.
What are we talking about? Indiana Jones or
They
Yeah,
built one.
Indiana Jones.
I was talking about race wars, but that's Indiana Jones.
with that theme? I'm sorry.
You're not familiar with the Race Wars theme?
Race Wars, I don't follow. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, it's a very popular theme.
Okay. I just haven't heard of it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I do your own research on it, and familiar yourself
What
with
year
it.
did it come out, Sam?
When did the dawn of humanity split off into different subgroups?
Yeah, racism is probably what 6,000 years old, roughly.
Yes,
No, but
Doc, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, there was one. There was a set that
It
had
was a Racers theme.
you built the tiny Ark of the Covenant. I remember that.
Yeah,
Which one?
oh shoot, I have it. Crap. Came with Indiana Jones, the Antibite statues, a snake pit, the R2D2 3CPO sticker.
Oh, that's it. I have 2 of those. Yep.
Oh, that's right. Yep. Entering the chamber or something like that.
Okay, dude, that's a very strange thing to say. That it will, if somebody is on the internet receiving emails about BrickCon,
It would have been what, 2000 something, 2009 or something?
They know about YouTube. To say someone's on the internet and they don't know about YouTube when it's the second biggest site after Google is
Lost
a bit.
Tune, maybe? Lost Tune from 2008?
That's right.
Yep, that sounds correct, Reed.
Maybe it didn't fit in the truck.
Yeah, it was the one that came with the girl and
yeah. Reed, why don't you look it up on the internet?
Or whatever.
Hey, I don't need the internet. I got the collector's guide. I don't need the internet.
There you go. There you go, Reed. Use that. Oh, this guy put it together.
So was this like a hot topic on another stream, Sans, recently?
What?
Virtual cons and stuff?
No.
Didn't you just make it a hot topic?
No, I know I did, but I thought when I first mentioned, like when I told Sans and Doc that I was setting my stream up for it, they were like, "Oh, someone's not gonna be happy," or so. I don't know. There was some weird code language that was being said about something.
I use a lot of code language because I'm not sure what's supposed to be said in public and private.
Right, you really do. You really do.
I don't want to anger someone unnecessarily.
That's nice of you.
Necessarily.
Well, I mean, I do want to do it, but if it means it's going to affect me in a negative way that I care about, then no.
Yeah.
So Joey said Hope Castle single-handedly canceled my fan book. I'll make a video about that.
Doc in the chat says it was mentioned for a minute, but not a discussion. Well, then good. We had a good, nice discussion about it tonight.
No, clearly I'm salty and I have a very strong opinion and I do care.
You got to calm down, Sans.
I know. No, you calm down. Don't tell me what to do.
You calm
down. I'll put him in timeout.
Oh boy. What do you think of the
Mr. Hinkle?
Everyone calm down. What do you think of those Monkey Kid sets, Sans?
I like some of them.
I'm pretty happy with them for being a non-historic, non-castle, non-Star Wars.
I think they're pretty cool.
Oh, the story takes it's 500 years, I think, or 1,000 years or something after the Monkey Kid or Journey to the West story. So your character, it's just a follow up. I don't know. I like the 2 big sets.
I don't know which set I'm going to buy first. That's the real question. What set? The small one and work your way up, or the big one and work your way down?
How is that the real question?
I don't know. Well, for me, that is like.
Oh, what about the? What is everyone thinking about the haunted house?
The house.
I'm kind of interested. I don't think it's as good as the old haunted house or the whatever the haunted house was before.
Monster Fighters one.
Was that the modular haunted house they had?
Yeah, Monster Fighters.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I don't know which other one there is.
Yeah, it was actually branded under Monster Fighters.
Oh, I forgot about that then.
Like nothing, there wasn't really anything about it that like screamed Monster Fighters except for literally the logo on the box.
Basically, and it came with the figures of Monster Fighters.
All right, Juju, that's not the point I was trying to make. I said people know about YouTube, not everyone knows about the Lego YouTube community. YouTube in general and how it's a resource.
Yeah, I definitely will. I definitely gotta get my computer working because this thing's a junk.
Do any of you think that the Monkey Kid sets are a tad bit really overpriced?
Oh, I didn't even look at the prices.
Neither did I, but I would assume they are.
The cheapest set, the bike, is 30.
Yeah, I don't
Really? The cheapest one is 30?
Yeah.
There's not a small like $9.99 set in there.
No, none, unless you count a polybag, which we don't even know how is going to be.
Maybe
released.
the polybag will be $9.99.
But how many parts is going to come in that polybag?
It's not actually. It was sarcasm.
Oh.
Oh, we lost Reed again.
Oh, and then it looks like he's coming back, I think. Where does this go?
Why would you want an app with it, Maniac? Most of the apps for Lego kind of blow.
Yeah, they're not super great.
And you can't say it's meant for children. I got on some of the apps when I was much younger than I am now, and I thought they sucked then. I thought they felt cheap. So I was in the proper age range at one point. So
Baby Sands?
Yeah, Baby Sands, when apps were not a thing.
Baby Sands.
I was born 4 years ago.
Video.
I think they're planning on just raising all of Lego price sets across the board.
Oh yeah, they plan on doing that like pretty much every year, every other year.
No, I mean not gradually. I think they're just going to do a massive skip just because. Why not?
They might.
Expensive.
dude is like, you got that caps lock locked, my friend.
Yeah, no, and it's not an accident because for a second I thought it was an accident, but he keeps adding people properly. So
Oh boy, I love it. It's good stuff, everybody. It's good stuff.
Where is this go?
Joey, Life of George Fusion. I wouldn't use those two as a positive for Lego apps.
Life of George was cool though.
Life of George was a flop.
Oh, who did we lose? We lost somebody. Kevin Wagner.
Kevin.
Yeah, we got our Kevin.
Is he in the green room?
Not right now.
Now's your chance, Joey. Dump it. You gotta jump in.
There we go.
Or Doc, join back in. You had your camera on. You can take my spot.
Wait, who's leaving? You can't leave, Sands.
If Doc or Joey wants back in, I can. Well, the 501st Battle Pack isn't a Battle Pack, Doc. It's not even named. That's just what people are calling it. It's just the 501st Lego set. Speaking of which, I'm taking donations of 501st non-Battle Pack Battle Packs. If anybody wants to send me 2 or 3 or 5, feel free to. No? Okay, good talk. Why is no one talking?
Could be like listening to you.
Oh.
Where's this other gun? Must have dropped the gun somewhere. What? Seriously? Lose a gun? No, it's got to be around here. I'll find it. Not that big video. I can order it.
I was joking, Doc and MJ. I was only kidding. I don't want people to send me free stuff.
That's fine.
Also, Joey doesn't have a link.
No, Joey got an email that I sent him 30 minutes ago. That's fine, Joey. Have a good night. We'll talk to you later.
It doesn't have to be 1 or 5 right away, Doc. I can wait a few months. Doc, that's how you can pay me as an unpaid intern.
What? You have unpaid interns now?
No, I'm going to be Doc's unpaid intern. He's going to fly me out, and I'm going to live with him in his spare bedroom to film and edit his videos.
Well, that, you know, That sounds like something that I would expect to happen. Actually,
I would. He said it jokingly, but I would legitimately do it.
Wait a second. This
sounds like
worse.
stuff from Ben Wilder, man.
I wouldn't pick up after his father, but I would do all the video stuff.
Yep. Fort Laredo. Why? I'm looking at the instructions to Fort Laredo for a second.
Good stuff.
Very strange right here.
Put it in the other room.
We have a oh, never mind. Wait, that's not space bricks.
Yes, Doc. I actually have 2 or 3.
Only fake Legorado Western fan.
Hot.
I have the real thing.
What's the actual? How many do I need to be a real fan?
All of them.
All the forts? Every fort available?
I've got
All of the Lego Western sets.
I have the whole thing. I've got the. It's just missing the figures, but I've got the
Lego. Can I put you in the green room for a little bit?
Oh, watch it. Wait, what? What happened?
Huh?
Good talk.
Brick Freak is building a Fort Lego Raider right now. He got one recently.
Yeah, I just got it today in the mail.
And yes, Doc, Kevin has one also because I got him one. So
Unless he sold it.
Oh, is Joey in the stream? Joey, how did you get in the stream?
Gee, I don't know. When I asked about where's the link 3 or 4 times, nobody said it's in the email I sent you 30 minutes ago. But okay, it's here. I'm not good with reading my email. Hi, everybody. How's it going? I'm eating dinner. So I don't have anything to share here except for my books.
Joseph Maluso. We're gonna have words
I
later.
may or may
Joseph.
not watch Scoop tonight. That was in the plans with family, but I'm here now. So yay.
We will have words later, my friend. We will have words later.
There's words now.
We're not having words now. That's not. We're definitely.
I mean,
not having
given our wonderful conversation earlier about virtual conventions, that.
No, that's different. You can have
Oh,
those
yeah.
words. You can have those words.
No, that conversation's dead. Time to leave it.
I'll get you a monkey in just a sec.
What?
I mean, other than me.
What? Oh, there's 2 instruction manuals. I was like,
Friday Night Salt. This is A+ entertainment, folks.
I mean, Kevin, you said, like, hey, what else can we have a conversation or controversy about? And, well, you know, I'm just keeping the train rolling.
You can throw, you want
I mean, you said yourself before, like, years ago, that you've been, like, a maestro, per se, of chaos, like, making things that just go a little silly, a little awry. So, you're welcome.
This is true. Oh.
So what? I'm your pawn, your
Oh,
clown.
wait, I need a drink.
How am I missing pieces?
I don't know. Maybe it was that little child that was up on your table moments ago.
Almost,
He wasn't even messing. Oh, I found it. It's fine. False alarm.
And here you were trying to blame your son.
I was not. I mean, believe me, I blame him for a lot of things. This was not one of those.
Some people have the bottle, others blame their children. The same thing, I guess.
put his. Oh, that's cool. For some reason, this reminds me of the bad guy from Lord of the Rings.
Hey, Reed, you can take me out. I need to go shower. I feel filthy.
What a weird thing. Bye, Sans.
I don't
Bye.
know. Taking a shower isn't a weird thing.
I gotta go shower because I feel filthy.
Yeah.
There's Mr. Monkey Reed. I told you, as
I felt
promised.
filthy after work today.
Bye, Salty Sands.
That was just normal Sans.
I know. But I like the salty or Friday Night Salt comment. So
Yeah, that was good. I like that too. I like Friday Night Salt. That's pretty good. I don't know why everybody is all angry.
I'm not angry.
I'm not angry at all. I am perfectly fine.
Hey, everybody!
Oh, it's time for the squirrel.
Hey, Chester.
There he is.
Hey, guys!
I was just thinking, I feel like we could do with a squirrel right now.
I'm gonna steal Reed's bill. Hey, Chester, leave it alone, man. Okay.
Sorry, Mr. Monkey doesn't talk much. He telepathically talks through me.
That's that telekinesis, huh?
That's what we established. That's the canon from a few hours ago.
That is the canon. Okay.
Telekinesis.
Because this gimmick didn't run its course. He is quite jealous that I have a top banana award, though.
I forgot about that.
I'm sure I just lost everybody.
Let's see.
What kind of award do you have?
So, we were talking last year about the Lego Movie 2. Brooks O'Brien, Kevin Hinkle, and I on a stream. And I went on a big tangent, a big rant about the banana character that was in that film. How it was the same joke repeated over and over with, like, no originality. Next thing I know, I get in the mail this plastic trophy that says Top Banana Award. It's with a little banana sculpture on top of it. That's a joke. I still keep it above my computer desk.
So, Kevin, what are you working on?
Well, I just kept working on the Y-Wing I started on Tuesday. But I'm only going to work on it for a little bit more, and then I got to go put the kid to bed, Whether he
wants to put yourself to bed, is what you're saying?
Whether he wants to or not.
How old is he?
6.
You're putting him to bed at 10-ish?
Yeah, 10-ish.
Okay. What time does he get up?
Tennis, my favorite sport.
He gets up. Well, I mean, when life is normal, he gets up usually at 7 o'clock. That's when I wake him up. But I've just been letting him get up when he gets up. But that's usually 7:30 or 8.
Is the phrase "new normal" actually a widely used thing now? I've heard it twice.
I hate it. I hate even thinking of that.
I mean, I know it's not a positive name for it.
But it's a thing. It's said a lot.
I've heard it through Doc and through work. I'm like, I guess that's the way I could call it. Without going around it and saying this situation we're in.
How did your stream end, Joey?
It ended.
Did it? Okay. Well.
After you left, and I think somebody else left, it ended.
Okay. All right.
What? It was like, okay, I finished building it. Everybody went to the stream, which is fine. So I don't have anything else to talk about.
Well, there you go. Well, there it is.
Can you imagine that I have a stream where I actually know when to stop?
No.
And not take 9 hours?
Reed says no.
Only when you fall asleep, then you know you stop.
You know, you could probably be really good about doing a 24-hour live stream, Joey.
I probably could, as
Like,
long
I
as I
don't
knew
think that would
when it
even
was
be a-
happening before it already happened.
I don't even think that would be a problem for you.
Like me and 24 hours.
Yeah, no, I don't think it would have. Like, I really, honestly, don't think it would affect you at all. I think you could pull it off pretty easily.
Oh, okay. As long as people like watching me sleep.
You've stayed up plenty of nights.
Yeah, but I don't talk the entire time.
I mean, that's true. But if you had to, if
I'm
you
not gonna
had
talk
to,
at 4 a.m. and wake up everybody in my house.
well, you should do one for like charity or something.
Who's she?
I wanted to do a charity live stream a long time ago, and that never actually worked out because I didn't know how to set up the charity aspect, like tying it in with the stream itself.
Yeah. Take a Bricks O'Brien crash course.
Yeah. There you go. Is that a premium? Is that like top tier Twitch Prime or whatever?
No, you just need to take his master class.
There you go.
Brick Bunnies TV says, Maniac for Bricks. The missus says, thanks. She ordered 2 plushies from Legoland, Florida.
You're welcome. I was told about.
Lego, did you send me your address?
No, not yet. But I had some questions on purchasing some CMFs.
Oh, yeah. I gotta look in those. You're right. I'll look tomorrow.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Okay. Thanks.
What were you saying, Joe?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Eat mac and cheese.
Did I interrupt your train of thought? I'm sorry.
It's okay. I interrupt my own train of thought. I think I was saying somebody sent it to me first, and I was just spreading the word on to other people I knew who would be interested.
That guy had a pretty extensive collection of plushes.
Oh yeah, he's like me to the second and third power.
It's kind of insane.
And I know that his specialty is about Legoland merchandise, like more than just standard Lego merchandise.
Doesn't he
Because
also
that's
work?
stuff that you don't always find documented on databases or whatever.
But doesn't he work there too?
I don't know.
I think he works at the Legoland Discovery Center.
He might. I forget. But I know he lives close to one of them. That's why he's been able to post a lot about them in the past.
Yeah.
So imagine me when I go to Florida or Upper New York.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, Joey, what are your thoughts on virtual cons?
You've lost the magic, Kevin. You're not going to get it back. Sorry.
No, I'm not.
I'm not here to throw shade.
I'm not looking for
here
any
to crash everyone's opinions.
I just want to know what he thinks.
To each his own. Simple. I think there are pluses and minuses to just about everything that exists ever. You could always argue against something, and the idea of a virtual con isn't bad on its own. I think there's you definitely will draw in people that may not know otherwise or may not have access otherwise. I've even thrown it in the live stream to say, hey, there are live streams that happen at physical conventions, and that allows people who can't make it to those for whatever reason to be more engaged. And that by itself, attracts people to what else is being built, just hanging out with people, the same way we're doing right now.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure on the prospect of paying to be a part of it, unless it's a certain way that it's set up. If it is like this, then I could totally see somewhere on the fence of what Sans said. But I don't know. I've never been to one, so I don't know. I can't speak for or against it that much.
Well, there's one tomorrow from.
I was just about to say, like, there is one
boy,
tomorrow.
howdy, isn't that the truth?
You could give it the old test run.
I guess I could.
I mean, you don't have to, but
Yeah, like I didn't have to come on the stream. Monkey.
Here you go. Here you go, Kevin.
What?
You know, I'm gonna show you the play feature from the police station. You got this one? Hold on. I thought it was.
You better be about to slide a 1x2 dynamite tile into something.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm not interested.
Now, if the whole wall falling off, I think that's pretty good. But
Yeah.
that's me.
I mean, yeah.
What happened?
The bank robbers blew the wall, man. They blew the wall.
It was so anticlimactic, you missed it, Kevin.
It really was. I was looking right at the whole thing. I'm like, what happened? So I watched for the second time with my son. I watched the Rise of Skywalker last night.
That's the ninth one, right?
The very last.
I still haven't seen it yet.
I thought it was.
I have debates if it's actually the last.
It was better than 7 and 8 for sure.
It's interesting because there really is some wonderful spectacles to behold in the movie, like some really, really fantastic sequences and just like amazing action and effects. But there's still some like gigantic gaping hole questions I have. I'm like, okay, who are all those people?
You can't fix everything.
I'm just like,
well, but you've got the same gaping holes in the 7th and 8th movie. It's just they're not as bad in the 9th movie, and it's a better movie to watch, in my opinion.
Oh, this piece was out.
Versus which one? Which one were you referencing?
For the 7th and 8th.
7th and 8th. Okay. Yeah.
I don't like the 7th or the 8th movie.
Police station is done.
Nice.
So, what's his name? Who's the director for 7th one?
Isn't that Ryan Johnson?
No, that was the 8th one.
No.
That
JJ?
was the 8th.
Yeah, J.J. Abrams.
He
did Star Wars and he did the Star Trek. So I don't like Star Trek, but I like his Star Trek remake because he essentially made it for the non-Trekkies.
Yeah.
Essentially, what he did with the 7th movie is it's more aimed at people that aren't hardcore Star Wars fans, and so he missed the hardcore fans.
Okay, I didn't really.
In my opinion, and I had a group of friends that are also big Star Wars geeks, and we've been discussing it in college, and we were generally in the same opinion that it wasn't. He just botched some pretty major things.
I actually haven't heard that before, but I don't necessarily disagree with that.
Well, it's the kind of thing that he. Well, I could spend an hour talking about that, so I won't get into it now. But it's when you've got all this history after Return of the Jedi, and then they just erase it and don't fill in it at all. It's kind of like, wait a second, you've got 30 years missing that you don't even explain.
Yeah.
We have no idea what happened to all of these characters, all of these planets, all these people, and still at the end of the 9th one, you still don't even really know what happened.
Yeah, that's about right.
Well, they could still be all. They could all be still alive for all we know.
Correct.
And welcome to the Reed Show, where you're looking at Reed's desk all the time.
The Swedish fish look good.
At least in the 9th episode, you get the Palpatine connection, and it makes a little bit of sense. It's like, okay, now at least there's some connection to the old movies. And despite what people say, it makes perfect sense that Palpatine's got a clone sitting out there. So
yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't like that the clone or Snoke is a. I don't know.
Yeah, he was such a stupid villain.
Yeah, that part.
This is the welcome to Reed's desk, where it's Reed's desk all the time.
Well, I feel like I feel like the best thing that they're gonna do is kind of like with the prequels to the original trilogy, because there was a big year gap in between there. I mean, not 30 years, but still a substantial amount of time where you can make more content to tie everything together, like Rogue One or the Clone Wars TV show. I could totally see them vamping it again for a movie or some kind of TV show in between the original trilogy and the sequel trilogy.
Well, the problem is they'd come right out and said they had no plan from the get-go. They just handed off to J.J. Abrams and said, do whatever you want. They took this billion-dollar franchise and didn't bother to put any effort into planning where their movies were going to go. It was ridiculous. So
now it makes it like that
because it doesn't
slate just to do whatever he wanted.
Yeah, it was a really stupid move by Disney. So
it was.
Gotcha.
Because at least with the prequels, they were written with the original trilogy in mind, and they flowed into it with the same mindset. Versus the post were just a random Star Wars story in space. If it weren't for the Jedi, it wouldn't have even been a Star Wars story.
Mm-hmm.
I think you need to make an administrative decision, Reed, and allow a couple more people mod powers on your channel. Yeah, they're in the other room. I don't know where they are though.
You should put Lego in one single.
Okay, yeah, I know.
That makes it easier.
I know. Thank you for explaining it. Sorry, I missed the whole last part of that Star Wars thing. I was taking care of something.
I think I got it, but just in case.
Tell me the whole thing again. I wasn't listening.
Yeah, this it's just a little out of it tonight. I'm just not. This computer's not working as well as I'd hoped. So I'm in a whole nother world right now, unfortunately.
Bad. Just
where new computers work much better.
There it is.
Ooh, this is cool. I'm not much of a mech person, but I think this is pretty cool.
There you go.
I'm not putting any stickers on it because I don't want to.
Because you don't believe in that?
Well, I don't know if I want to use the pieces for other stuff, especially with the pink Divas mech. Not putting the stickers on that thing.
It's funny how...
I'm sorry, that was mech with an M as in melon, right?
Correct.
It's funny how you'll make these decisions.
I thought I heard neck.
No, mech. M-E-C-H.
Okay, thanks. Sorry, Reed. Go ahead.
I see anything.
Funny how you'll make these decisions.
Sorry,
not applying stickers or whatever. And because I did that a long time ago, and I think I did it with one set, and all of a sudden it became my default.
Yep.
And now with my kids getting sets, it's like I initially wasn't applying them, and I'm like, what does it matter? I mean, they're going to get a lot more out of it with stickers in place. And now I end up rethinking my strategy as a whole. But I mean, I made the decision once, and then just started doing that permanently. And does it really matter if I can't get that sticker off, or the sticker eventually peels and doesn't look as nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean there's
stickers.
There's a pretty high chance that any Lego that is in this household, regardless of who it was originally intended for, eventually makes its way into the overall family collection. And I don't ever, require my children to be like, we don't put stickers on in this house. And so it's just like, all right, it happens. But like anything I get for myself, not like, birthday gifts for them or whatever, I don't apply it. But if they do, it's like, whatever. All right, it's on now. But like I said, normally that stuff eventually makes its way to the overall collection.
So what do you plan to do with all those extra stickers then?
Oh, me? I'm just gonna keep them. I don't know if I'll use them.
So once upon a time, we lost Joey.
Boy named Kevin Hinkle.
Joey fell off. So once upon a time, a long time ago, in a galaxy far away, when I actually built mocks regularly, I would keep them thinking I would find my own original uses for them in my models. Did I ever actually use them? I think maybe once or twice. And that was really it. So when people ask me, like, what are you going to do with the stickers? I just kind of go back to that thinking of, well, I used to think I was going to do this with it, so I guess I'm going to do that with it. But I got a gigantic bin full to the brim of unused stickers.
Well, I can help you reduce those stickers, Kevin.
Well, you may purchase as many as you wish.
Oh, I'll give you 1 penny per sheet.
Oh, can I choose which ones? Can I choose which ones you get for the penny?
No, could I have a couple firefighter ones? I kind of need some of those.
Mr. Space Castles, are you building an army?
I've never bothered to put my Trade Federation and clone armies into a battle together, and I think I might actually do that for tomorrow.
Okay. Somebody was asking.
Yep. So, and it's a relatively small area, so I got to see how much I can actually fit on here. But
Cool. Building another boat.
Oh, you're building a boat now, Reed?
Yeah, I got lots of boats. I'll build another boat.
Are you building another set or?
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool. Which set?
4642.
Oh, 4642, nice.
Oh, cool. That's a good set.
Well, then I'll build this one. I'll build 60107 after that. You know, I built the boat last week.
That's bold of you, I'll say.
That's cool.
I like to build boats. One of these days, I'll have a city, maybe.
That'd be cool. What would your city be called if you had one?
I got enough vehicles for a city. I've done cities before. I just haven't done one in a while. Because I had a tower at one time that was clear.
Ooh.
That had helicopters on top of it.
Were the helicopters clear?
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
The helicopters were not clear, no.
That would be cool if you had a clear building with clear helicopters, and then you made a giant clear like King Kong attacking the building.
See, that's why I made that comment earlier. I was like, I thought you were a one trick pony. I thought it was all clear all the time.
Pony.
Well, actually, but what's funny is that clear tower was really old. Back in the days when you still worked in Colorado is when I had that one.
That's
because I actually displayed it. I displayed it at one of the mall shows.
That is way back in the day.
Way back in the day.
That was Star Wars.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
There goes the
Back when Kevin worked at a cool store.
Which store did I work at? High Price Books or the Lego store?
Did you work at Half Price Books?
I sure did.
I used to love Half Price Books when I was a kid.
It's a fantastic place. It's even worse when you work there because you get half off the half off, so it's like working at a garage sale.
Oh man.
Bananas in the house. Bananas in the house.
My mom used to take me and my sister there all the time.
Wait, you had a sister before me?
No. Yes, I have a sister.
Well, what was her name?
She's still here. She's still around.
What's her name?
It's kind of weird sometimes because, since we live far away from every single member of our family, it's kind of, there's other people in our family. Yeah, there is. They're just all thousands of miles away.
Where is your sister in Texas or what?
Yeah. Yeah. She actually lives near Dallas. Joey says, sorry, my phone was on low battery. reconnecting now on my laptop. All right, very nice. Yeah, you have a sister, Dad? Says Rick. Yeah, yeah. He's actually never met her. He's never met her. So, what's kind of sadly ironic is she flew to Connecticut. So my sister, one of my sisters, flew to Connecticut to just
That
kind
is
of.
sadly ironic.
Let me finish, Castles. So she flew up here to kind of help us when he was going to be born, and so she took a week off of work. So she flew up to Connecticut right around the due date, and kind of spaced it so that she was here a few days before and a few days after, because you never really know, you know. And of course, he was not born in that whole entire week that my sister was here. And we did try, like we went, like we took my wife, we went on like a hike. She's like, I don't want this child in me anymore. Please get it out. And we were doing a lot of walking. And I kid you not, I took my sister to the airport after she had stayed with us for an entire week. She got on the plane, and that night at 3 a.m. is when my wife went into labor. I was like, well, that's wonderfully timed. So, yeah, my sister has never met him. Never met her nephew.
And a wonderful nephew he is, right?
Yes, in his own special way.
I'm building this Reidenhart's mech, and there was a movie. I don't remember what movie it was called, but it was the movie where they had the robot fight in like a wrestling ring.
Oh, robots fighting in a that seems so familiar.
I think it's Chappie.
Oh,
Chappie.
I never saw Chappie, but
I think that, but this looks like one of the mechs from Chappie for some reason. I don't know why. It just looks like one. It's got really cool posability. Like I could probably easily use this somewhere. I should rebuild my Iron Man mech and have this fight it. That'd be cool. Other than like fighting in a squares in this town square or something.
Wait, what is this movie about fighting robots?
There was I think this looks well. I think right now this looks like one of the robots from the movie Chappie. I've never seen that movie. I just saw the trailers for it, and it just looks like one for some odd reason. I don't know.
That was a movie that never looked particularly interesting to me.
oh, Doc says the movie you're thinking about is Real Steel. I think that's.
Oh yeah, Real
Could be
Steel.
right. Because
Yeah.
Chappie was very different.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Doc. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Doc swinging in with the save.
Yes. Doc, the savior of Friday night right now.
I'm gonna send a demon.
I would-
Doc, the savior of knowledge.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send a demon box to a puppet in Seattle. That's what he said.
Guess what? Look at this. This is called Bananas in the House. Bananas in the House. Bananas in the House.
Bananas in the house. All right.
Really?
Oh.
What kind of bananas?
Bananas
Are they
were
like growing in your house, or are they?
bananas were rainbow. They were changing colors.
He is talking about some YouTuber he watches.
Bananas in the
Is
house.
it Sans?
Bananas in the
It is not Sans.
Bananas in the house.
He knows Sans. He knows him, but he recognizes his voice. He knows him by name.
Bad.
Sans is not, I don't think, a fan of that, but he does know him.
Bananas in the house.
Let's see. Joey says Demon Box is the new subscription box, right? No. Demon Box. A actual possessed box that contains a demon.
That would be, I don't know. I guess scary. Is that what I'm looking for? A demon banana. There you go.
That could be fun to see.
Yeah, a demonized version of the banana.
Doc says sci-fi geek card since the 1900s.
Prior to sci-fi.
Yeah. Bama, I am just working on the UCS Y-Wing that I started last Tuesday. And I'm about to wrap. And as soon as I finish up these last parts, I'm going to head out here and get him to bed.
Can I show Mama? I am building.
That thing. What is that? Oh, what is that? That's some. Oh,
Oh,
that's
the Star
that.
Scavenger.
Yeah, that's that from that.
Freemaker.
I'm building the Star
Yeah,
Scavenger.
Freemaker Adventures.
Yep.
Yeah, I like those chips. I think I'm off, but I like them.
I'm gonna get a few more pieces.
Oh, what is it? There's a bunch of stuff in the private chat.
What?
Oh, is Joey in the green room, Reed?
Maybe. Just now, I was just looking a second ago, and he wasn't. It says device is not connected.
Oh, that's weird. Bam,
They need to connect. Oh, there we go.
how many sets do you have left in your backlog? So, not many. I've got. I think I have about 20 sets, and I don't even want all of them.
Blue man's here.
The blue man.
The blue man. I'm gonna paint my face blue. Play drums.
That's Joey. You've talked to Joey many times.
Yes. And many times I talk to Doc and Sam. Docs and Sam's.
Doc and Sans.
There we go.
Old Uncle Doc up there in Seattle. You know, your felt uncle. And Sans,
Wow.
you're bitterly
Doc
salty.
in the rock group.
Huh?
Docking.
Doc, he was saying I talked
Here's
to
one of the mechs
Joey, Doc, and Sans all the time.
with no stickers on
I
it.
don't quite like the fact that my laptop started roaring up a
Smoking?
fan as soon as I got on the stream.
Yeah, that's never really a good sign.
I was trying to connect on my phone again, but it did the same thing. It said device is not connected, even while it was charging.
Uncle Doc and the overly salty cousin. Yeah, that's what I was going for. That's what I was trying to say.
That's fun.
Salty chicken.
What? What?
Sunday, can you help me build that?
Mhm.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Ooh, that's a fun noise.
That's nice.
What is that thing?
Oh, it sounds like an echo.
It reminds me of flying baby chickens. Let's get some baby chickens.
All right.
What?
Flying baby chickens? What?
Did you find out any more information about Jersey reopening, Joey?
Nope. I think they're only opening like some places, but not everything.
Because Connecticut phase 1 opening starts on Monday in Connecticut.
Yeah, that's it. It's Monday here too.
I mean, I also cannot tell you what phase 1 means, but
Right.
It's the first of many phases.
it is the first of many phases indeed. You know, thank you for adding that.
That's what I'm
It's
here
like
for.
phase 1 of question mark. I'll let you know when the number is up.
Oh, so like, I know, for example, for my wife's work, she said that they have to reopen their dining room at the restaurant, but they're not allowed to have more than a certain number of people be in it. But like right now, there is no dining room. No one's allowed to stay in the building.
Right.
They have to get their food and leave. But on Monday, they have to put a certain number of tables back down, and a certain number of people are allowed to be in the restaurant eating.
I don't know yet if that's the same with my place. I haven't seen nor heard any changes about it.
You could be like Wisconsin, where all of a sudden everything's open.
Well, I was actually stunned the other day when Bricks for Chris was telling me that Tennessee never enacted any shelter-at-home orders at all the entire time.
You were stunned, really?
I was. I mean, I didn't think any state was truly not going to do anything. I wonder if that was the only one, or if there was other states that just never did anything.
I think there were other ones too, but I could be wrong. Did Arizona ever have one?
I don't know.
I've never heard of it.
Never heard of that
Ever
one.
heard of Arizona? It's
No, I've heard of Arizona. Come on.
I think we've all heard of Arizona, the place.
You've never heard. Dang it.
That was a good one.
All right, what else we got?
With my work so far, I think it's like maximum occupancy 4 people. So, but there's nowhere they can sit and dine in except for staff. So it kind of does work the same way, where it's just for pickup or delivery.
Dude says yes, they did, Mr. Hinkle. Oh, you're in Tennessee too, right, dude? I mean, Mr. Chris was saying they never did.
Tennessee 2? Do you mean Kentucky?
No, two as in addition.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, let's see. Where do you? Okay.
Good group chat.
That's a good question. Doc has a good question. How will the sense of disinfectants in the air, the crisp sting of bleach, affect the restaurant experience?
Yeah, I know. Well, like I've said in the podcast, they have been busier than grand opening ever since all this stuff started. They've been posting record numbers on top of record numbers on top of record numbers. They literally run out of bread. They run out of meat. They run out of cheese every day. Every day they almost do.
Who's this other Kevin?
My wife. My wife at her job.
Oh, okay.
Like she works in a sandwich shop. Not Subway. But it is a chain. It's a chain sandwich shop, and she has been struggling just because even though they have like pickup only, like curbside only, she says they'll have a line out their door every single day, every day.
Wow.
Yeah, we've got a fast food restaurant, Culver's, here. Every time we drive past, there are 10 to 15 cars sitting in that drive-through.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I made 6 of these, but it's my Oompa Loompas.
Oh, neat.
Are they affected by COVID or not?
The Oompa Loompas?
They're my Oompa Loompas.
Have they been frequenting drive-thrus or other restaurant establishments, Brick Freak?
No, they've just been in the factory, pretty much.
Well, that's good.
Those are the real questions.
It's effectively quarantined, right? I mean,
yeah.
Well, that chocolate's probably been going out. Those games, not a problem, I would assume.
All right. I was able to finish 2 more bags on the UCS Y wing, so that's the current state of affairs right there for you. In my pro streamer setup. Pro streamer.
We're getting tips from Brick O'Brien.
I'm just waiting for the Lego store to
Canadian
open
Pop
a brick.
But I don't think Brian has a down camera, does he?
I think he's used it before. Like on the occasion he's had Lego streams, I've seen a down camera.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, but this is my setup that I'll have. I'm literally not going to change anything because I set this up so that it's ready to go for tomorrow for Brick World. So
right,
this will be. It'll only be Lego art. It'll all be Lego art for 3 hours, which is what I just did today.
Yay!
But it'll be Lego only, so hopefully the kids will be entertained and the families and the visitors.
Are they doing anything for like awards?
No,
probably
no.
not. Yeah.
No, they're still doing panels. I mean, there's still panels and presentations. You know?
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Let's see. Doc says, "Hey, Kevin, isn't that supposed to be built on backlog building? Are you trying to speed up the? I am actually a little bit trying to speed up the. I'm trying to speed up the backlog part so I can get to the sorting and then finish the sorting so I can get to mock.
Bless you.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah,
Doc, to play devil's advocate here for Kevin, it's not backlog building anymore.
It's not
building. So it doesn't have to be. It's not just from backlog. It's not the direction of it.
Indeed.
I think he's even said on backlog building before that people could do other stuff Lego related, building mocks, sorting parts.
We got a butt shop. We got butt shop in the chat. Yeah, I did that so that I could keep it more open because I want to. I mean, the series itself is going to go on for a while, but I wanted to be able to do other stuff like sorting and building mocks and stuff, and not just.
Yeah, because you still got a desk. You still got a Falcon to build. That'll take at least. You know,
I still have a Falcon to build. I still have. Let's see. I've got a Falcon. I have the Jurassic Park gate.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually very, very torn because I have the Temple of Air Jitsu and Ninjago City, and both of them are sealed, and I'm not 100% sure I still want them.
I can build them for you.
I'll take them.
I mean, I wouldn't give them away. I would sell them.
It's understood.
These are
and they're gone. No one's
yeah. Is there something going to happen with those cards? Yeah, I'm going to use these tomorrow, Doc, as some examples. But I'm also going to be drawing new Lego figs tomorrow.
Which figs are you gonna draw, Kevin?
the ones people ask, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna let the visitors. I'm gonna put options, and then I'm gonna let them vote. Because you can have like a little simple voting feature in Zoom, I guess. And so I'll put up like different characters, but I'm also going to be walking people through my process. I'm going to show them. I don't know what in the world Kevin Wagner's doing. He is like
okay then.
He is like on his own ride.
I think he's on a boat.
Don't ever forget.
Oh, here's the boat right here. You must be on this one here. As I wiggle it, this thing moves.
I'm trying to get this set up. Put my display on tomorrow or for tomorrow. So
let's see. Buttchop says dibs on the temple. Yeah, I just don't know if I don't necessarily know if I want it. There's other sets though that I'm a lot more sure I don't want. I'm a lot more positive I don't want. Let's see. Like this is a set that I don't think I want. Pretty confident I want.
Ooh, that's cool.
It's still perfectly sealed, never open.
You have the Hulk one, Kevin?
What?
You have the Hulk set?
That one I do, but I've already built it. Put it away.
Ah, okay.
Oh yeah.
This one, I don't want this one.
Oh,
there we go.
What do you want for that one?
That's a good set.
I haven't looked up prices on anything yet.
Okay.
give you $30 for it.
That one's gonna be pretty expensive.
A whole $30?
I'll buy all your stickers again.
But only if you sell it right now.
And then this one goes with the other one. This is the.
Oh yeah.
I'll buy all your stickers, 5 copies each, as long as you throw those both in.
I'll have to see what that equals out to. So yeah, this one.
I don't even know.
This one goes with the other one, but I don't really know if I want that. Sands is piping up in the chat again. That pit, I'll trade anything you want for it. I don't know.
How about his soul?
That's the problem.
There's not a lot
I don't want to want
Plus one.
There's not a lot of Lego stuff I want.
Maybe I'll have to locate another port for you.
Okay, this one I think I've also come to terms that I don't want it.
I'll give you $1 and a shout out on my YouTube channel.
A shout out on my YouTube channel. That's the 10226 sock with camel.
Giant plane.
How about a shout out in a virtual convention?
Oh, well, now we're talking.
Where is this?
I got a couple more if this is interesting to you guys. I got this one, and I don't think I want it.
I think I'll pass on that one.
I'm debating on that.
70835 Rex's Rexplorer.
Oh, not really much use that. I bought the Emmett's house.
Your other stuff was so much more exciting.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're in for Pit?
You want to talk about lame sets you want to get rid of? I've got a whole bunch of them.
I got a couple Beatles submarines. If you
I've got an iconic caveman and a hidden side.
Okay, this is another one of those that I'm like, I don't know if I really want.
No, you should
built
keep
mine.
it a fun build. Very complicated, but fun.
Like, I'm just not really into like a lot of space stuff.
I've got a couple of.
Temple, don't make
That's
me-
exactly why you own it, right?
What?
Kevin, I got the Thor's weapon quest.
Thor's weapon?
Thor's
It's
weapon.
a small one with Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah, that one.
Or
I got.
Okay, this is the thing that Chop is talking about. This is the one that's driving Chop crazy. 70751 Temple of Air Jitsu. I can't even fit it under the camera.
Oh my god! Okay.
I could do it like
that was the one we had so many in the store. It was stupid how many we had.
Yeah, what didn't this one sell really poorly?
Oh my god, we had those forever. I had them stacked to the ceiling in storage for a while.
So it looks nice. I really like the box art, and I like it looks cool, but I'm like, I don't really need it. So
what the heck just happened to this thing?
But yeah, I have not looked up prices on anything. But yeah, I mean, if you want to buy it, Chop, I just need to see like what's the average price or whatever. But.
okay, so I have a random question related to the hidden, not the hidden side, the haunted house. Since it's an 18+ set, does that mean that you're only? I feel like that's only a recommendation, right? That's not like you have to be 18 to buy it, just like any other.
They explained this in the Lego movie.
I think ripping off the Chop. I'm not trying to rip off the Chop. I just need to see what that costs. I don't know what any of those are worth. Before I go, because I do need to go. My son is getting away with longer and longer bedtime here. I think that 18+ age on there has like absolutely nothing to do with the building difficulty or building process. You can take me off the big screen now if you want to read.
Yeah, he'll easy on there for a couple.
But I think it's. I think
you were done showing us that. So.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's all I got. I think it's a marketing ploy. I really do. I think it's just all about getting more adults and not AFOLs. That's not the target, but more adults to buy Lego. I think it has nothing to do with.
Maybe because of the. I was thinking because of the drop elevator, maybe just more of an adult type, thing.
Like just because it's more technique oriented.
Yeah. Well, because more of it's more like I mean, just
Yeah. See, look at Doc in the chat. 18+ is to attract non-Lego builders. Yeah. So, all right. I gotta head out. Go put my kid to bed. But it's been fun. It's been wonderful. It has been an absolute delight as always.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Hey, Kevin. Good
night. See you later, everybody.
Palace 2 was 120.
I will see whoever is in Brick World Virtual tomorrow. Feel free to stop by, say hello. I will be in the. It's officially called the Bricks in the Middle room, I think. But yeah, feel free to stop by and say hello. Otherwise, I'll see everybody later.
Later.
See ya.
Later.
Bye.
Well, what's funny is that Jabba's Palace was 120 new. How come I can't find the Rancor pit? Must have went right past it.
I think that was like 80. I think. I could be wrong.
Maybe.
Rancor pit was 60.
Can't find it. Huh?
Rancor pit was 60 when it came out.
Oh, okay.
Or was it?
Yep.
Does it change the
That's
fact
like
that they're
200
together? Like, wouldn't it be more valuable in a pair as opposed to each one?
Maybe.
If they're compatible?
Well, I mean, yeah, probably. I mean,
You want to have the Jabba's Palace standing 20 studs off the ground for the rest of it. Because the Rancor pit goes underneath it, and there's nothing. It's essentially, you've got the Jabba's palace is like 2 or 3 times the size of a pit, so it's standing on top of a smaller building.
So it would probably be. I mean, it was meant to work together. So I mean, it'd be cool to have them both. But
yeah.
well, I mean, actually, what's
totally
wild
see
is
people just wanted to buy the Jabba's palace just on its own being enough.
I was gonna say for even like space castles. Did you see the post in the Slack about that collection that the one guy that Bricks and Minifigs got?
I really want though.
Okay.
Like the stuff, the Star Wars stuff is going up in price so much that it's not worth picking up for doubles or triples of things. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. Some of them look pretty cool. I mean, but even like a couple of the sets were, I mean, that I missed in the city line or whatever. I mean, I was like, cool, but yeah, they're pretty high priced. I mean, like the Shuttle Adventure and a couple things, but
yeah, that Urkai Army one, I think he wanted 80 for it, and I was like,
but that's the thing.
I mean, they all have aftermarket prices. His might just be just a little bit more, but I mean,
but that Urkai armor that's pretty close to the price. That shot up as soon as it discontinued. I mean, that was from a parts per set and figures per set. That was a gold mine for $30. So.
I was gonna guess that was a $30 set when it came out.
Yep.
I got it. I thought it looked cool.
Yeah, there was there's another the Warg set I think I was looking at too. That's pretty cool. And I passed on that one once.
I ended up picking up individual Wargs on Bricklink because they were too expensive on their own.
Yeah, I mean, I got some when we did they did that draft the one year. I got 4 there for the Wargs.
Oh yeah, I think I was in on that draft. I think.
Huh?
I think I was in on that draft too. Where was there was the Dwarven Elf Fortress. That might have been what it was.
Maybe. I don't know. All I remember was that was the one that I was helping Kevin do something, and when I got back, the guy had said, "Oh, we already drew numbers. You don't. I guess you'll have to be the last one. You don't mind doing?" That's when I said, "No, I don't mind because I only want one thing anyways." And so.
Yeah, that was the draft where there was Bricklink sellers in set that I did that convinced everyone to card out things by torso or leg instead of by figure, so that was frustrating.
I mean, I think each one of the ones they've done there has been a little bit different for figs and everything. I think each one's a little different sometimes.
Typically, they're mostly standard, though. But I found. So, did you guys not hear that big crash that Kevin Hinkle was talking about?
No. What crash?
I lost a large portion of my Yavin 4 build when I was moving stuff around.
Oh.
Yeah. Just now?
About 15 minutes ago.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I did not hear anything.
It was probably far enough away from the mic we didn't hear it.
Exactly. It's the quality of the mics to not pick up background noise.
At least not background noise like that, that we'd all want to cry anyways.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was surprised there were no comments when it happened.
I don't think we heard it because your video actually is going in and out a little bit for your audio, so it's probably something we didn't hear.
Yeah.
Well, how much broke?
It was 20 bricks, and more than that, bricks tall by 48 by 48. Here's the top of the pyramid.
It's a little bit of an ouch, huh?
Yeah, not the end of the world. I mean, it could have been a whole lot worse than that. Much rather lose that than my stairs.
There it is.
Hey.
Hey, Moto. Sorry. Just noticed you
Hey, guys.
in the green
Hey,
room.
Moto.
Hey, Moto.
That's okay.
Hello.
I thought I'd join. It's getting late, but why not join? How are you, Brick Freak?
Doing good. How about you?
Good. Yeah, Fort Legorado. That is an amazing, amazing set. That thing is iconic. I've always wanted one and never managed to get one.
Yeah, I found it for 181 on Bricklink without the figures.
Yeah.
Not hunt down the figures, but here.
Well, it has like a bajillion minifigs in that set, but
Yeah.
that's okay, man.
10 of them, yeah. But it's all here. I got finagle more, but
Totes jelly. I always wanted one.
yeah, it's a
What's going on?
pretty rare.
Maniac for bricks.
Yep.
Space castles. I love space castles.
Hey, Moto.
And M Lego 17. All right. Well, I'm going to just do a little bit of work and then probably drop off. I figured I could still get some additional detailing on this bad boy.
Mm-hmm. Working on the wolf? Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, always the wolf. This time I got some lower jaw.
That looks really good.
Lower jaw detail going
That is
on.
really cool.
Are you gonna be able to wear that in your head?
It's bigger than my head. I can't wear it. If you look at the back, there's like a huge Technic structure, so I can't wear it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of support starting to come in. Yeah, sorry to disappoint. I would love to do a Princess Mononoke, but it's just not going to happen.
Yep.
You don't have the bone structure for it?
Was that?
You don't have the bone structure for it?
No. No, I don't. I don't think I do anyway. Maybe I do. I don't know. I'm not really great at evaluating my own look. I just don't look in the mirror that often. I have no idea what's going on anymore. I forget to shave for like 2 weeks. It's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Moto, do you want to see my Oompa Loompa I physically made?
Yeah, take me off the big screen, man. Because I'm going to just be building. Let's take a look at, what did you got? An Oompa Loompa?
Yeah, I made 6 of these identical from the 05 Wonka.
Doopity-doo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the short legs with the little...
Yeah, so he's got his little socks.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, how am I going to do
What a great
that?
idea. And you're using the great tooth element to get the shoes on.
Yeah, the shoes.
Gives him a little point, too.
Yeah.
And that must be the newer version of
the
Oompa
Deep,
Loompas.
based off of Deep Roy, the Oompa Loompas.
Yeah, it's a Deep Roy Oompa Loompa.
Yeah, because I was like, I can't find, because I reached out to who was it? Citizen Brick. Yeah. I was like, hey, is it possible that you could make me the torso and the head? Because I was gonna do the legs down and then the hair, and they're like, yeah, due to copyright things, we're not going to be able to do it. And I was like, okay, I'm glad that they said that, though, because I was like, I'm glad that they wrote back instead of, oh, no, we're not going to write back or whatever. Not that they would do that, but like sometimes due to COVID, they're like, yeah, no.
That's very, no, that's really thoughtful of them to actually give a more detailed response as to the reason why.
Yeah. But I was like, okay, I get it. Like that stuff happens. So I was like, so then I went on my own and I was like, oh God, what do I use for the head? And I was like, I got to look at what Deep Roy looked like in the movie, and I was like, the ACU trooper from Jurassic World looks like him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the head I used, and I got 6 of them.
I'll tell you, that's one thing I'm not great at is being able to do custom minifigs to match shows, movies, media, pop culture.
Yeah, here, hold on.
Doing minifig builds is like an art form in and of itself within the Lego community, and I suck at it.
After I'm done building this,
the art form part of it, that is.
Well, it is. It's an art form. I mean, it's like its own subgenre, and there's people who are really, really darn good at it, and there's people like me who just don't do it because we know we suck. You know.
I've only done it on occasion, and I don't worry too much about it. Just whenever.
Yeah, I mean, I can get by, but having a knowledge of every minifigure, hair, torso, and all the memorization that's involved with keeping up on it, it's. I mean, I just appreciate it when I see it.
The good thing about that is I've seen people make the same character or the same celebrity in several different kinds of parts, and it's close enough either way that it doesn't matter. Like, I've made a Bob Ross when Series 13 came out and the Carpenter figure was available, and I thought of that right away. Since then, people have done all kinds of Bob Ross figures that some may think look better. It doesn't matter to me, but it's whatever is available.
Yeah, and what's really cool is you begin to appreciate the amount of work that goes into the graphic design of the minifigure printing.
Yeah.
The detail involved, and those folks really are artists. And then when it comes to molding, like hair pieces, I can't imagine the amount of hours that goes into a new hair piece. That's just got to be intense.
All right. I'll take you over to
I've been doing this upside down the whole time.
here. The only figure that's missing right now out of the chocolate room, let me turn on my brightness here. There we go. Is Mrs. Gloop, but I've got her torso coming in a Bricklink order. So, but
okay.
Here's the chocolate room.
She's almost a man of
Oh, so you're doing the whole Willy Wonka thing.
Yeah, I'm doing the whole.
It's not just figs; it's like a whole setup.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
And then I'll try to show it the best I can. Hold on.
Oh
I got an idea.
man, what the heck?
Like computer here. Okay, here we go. But then
What? Oh my god! What am I even seeing?
I made it like this. How I've always done it like this, but it's got the wall. I got to do something.
Wow.
With, but it's got the river, which is pretty.
And the back wall? Is that? Oh, it looks like standard brick for the back wall.
All 1x2. The brick that comes in I think.
But it's actual masonry. It's actual masonry brick.
Yeah.
Oh God! How did you find all that? That is insane.
Put this back, yeah. But I did the back wall. I actually got from the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the video game. Yes, I've played that video game like 10 times.
Okay, but getting that volume masonry brick, you're starting to get into the part of Mox, which is more like logistics and shipping and supply chain junk, just to get something that massive.
And then the trees.
Our lug focuses on profile brick in our lug book orders, so the last 4 or 5 years we've always had it on the order.
Yeah, no, we'll take out all the.
They were on the Genlog too, Mono. Genlog's had them every the last few years too. So
let's see.
Well, I don't do dioramas. You know me. I'm just a filmmaker. This stuff just blows me away.
Well, it's one of those things where, I mean, in terms of some of the stuff too, is like Jeremy was somebody who the first few years of Lug Book, because we didn't have a lot of technical, he always freaked out. But I mean, he's kind of started to get other stuff too, which is nice. So
yeah, and then I got the if you guys want to see them, I've got
go for it.
Of them. I've got let's see. Here's Willy Wonka.
That's nice.
Okay, not bad.
And of course, being a minifig, you can make the head spin independently of the body for that nice little dance move. Oh, we lost someone.
We lost Reed.
Oh no. What?
Uh-oh.
And then I've got Charlie Bucket.
No one important then.
That looks good.
Yeah.
That looks good.
And then can't forget about Grandpa Joe.
I gotta tell you, man. Man.
And then Mr. Salt.
Just
Ruka's dad.
God, and
then
what comes to mind is if you keep building like this, dude, you're gonna be an incredible builder.
Yeah. If I could, like, I've seen this one guy who did all the 1971 characters. He put them on Etsy. He's trying to get like $71 for all of them. I'm like,
I have to tell you, when Hope Castle came back, there's an echo now in the audio.
Violet Beauregard's mom. It looks exact. It's Mary McCaskill from the Batman movie, but I use it as Violet Beauregard's mom.
That's dead on.
Sometimes if figure's good enough, you could use it exactly as
and
as
then
it was made.
Violet, which I got the that's why I bought the Diva set, because the bubblegum piece.
Oh man.
And then Mike TV, which I'm
So
pretty
how much research and how long have you been working on that?
This entire thing has taken me over 3 years.
Wow.
3 years. Oh god.
To get where it is.
So man, I have been mocking for only like 3.5 years.
Yeah, but to get where that
and you've put in more time than nearly my entire career building mocks into that model. That is. Oh, my head is breaking trying to wrap myself around 3 years of effort.
That's just the figures, the tree building. Like, it took 3 years just to get to where that is. And I can here. Let me see.
And how often
now we know the
build?
Mason Direct didn't come in all at once.
So quick math, if you were to average out the amount of hours you do per week on Lego, what would it be?
Oh god.
I mean, think of an average week and then think about the building you do off and on throughout the week. What would it add up to?
Gosh, I don't know.
Just rough it, like 5, 10, 15,
Probably
20.
15 hours of building a week, I would say. Just
How much?
different things.
I'm sorry, I couldn't catch a repeat.
15 hours, I would guess.
So 15. So 15 times 52 times 3 years, and a portion of that was dedicated to that build. That is, that's a. So this gets to the point where I find it really incredible, where there's AFOLs who have this focus and dedication to the craft.
Oh, the T-fall.
Yeah, where
the same thing.
Where the hours add up to hundreds and hundreds of hours of love dedicated to a project. And that's one of these things where I'll put a couple hundred hours into an effort, but then I stop. But man, your persistence is that's just crazy. That's like noble. God.
Yeah.
I don't think I could keep on going on like that without just finally stopping and going like, I'm done. I'm over this. I'm walking away.
Yeah.
It's as good as it's gonna get. That's it. I'm done. I'm photographing it. I'm publishing it. It's over.
Yeah. Like
oh my God, Brick Freak.
It's like a brick. It's in my basement, but I put 38 squirrels into that project.
Oh my God.
Individual squirrels that I put around. Like, it looks really good though. Like, I'll have to
fantastic.
Be happy about that.
Yeah, then I could put Veruca.
And then you get to like Hope Castle. He's been building that castle for years upon years, hundreds of hours, probably thousands of hours at this point. Like every year, there's probably 1,000, 2,000. God knows how many hours goes into that thing because he's working with these teeny little pieces. I mean, I would just die at around 200, 300 hours. My biggest build, I've put like 400 or 500 hours into it. Probably pushing 600, 700 hours after a break. I don't know how you guys do it.
Yeah.
It's just mind blowing.
Yeah.
Well, if it makes you feel better,
There you
Murdo, I
go.
think I'm the lowest bottom. I'm at the bottom of the food chain here. I don't know if I've put even more than 50 hours into a single mock, unless you count maintenance, because by then you're talking years of little changes here and there just to make sure that it stays together.
So you operate kind of like me. What I do is I'll focus on something. Like I'll go a full Keanu Reeves style at something for like 200 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm feeling it really bad, and I have to stop and take a break and do something different, and then come back to it maybe the next year or in a quarter of a year or something. Actually, what are you building? I'm sorry I didn't ask.
So
Maybe
right
for
now,
bricks, what are you building?
Right now I'm building a Lego set because I've been trying to build a bunch of mechs lately, and this one's from Alpha Team. So it's like a
Alpha Team. Yeah, Alpha Team is a great education on how to build a mech.
Yeah. So this one has like these giant legs that form in the center, so they don't move independently, but the whole thing can lay out, so it works like a speeder, and then you can fold the legs up so it'll stand upright, and it has this cannon on the top.
So it's like a transformer.
Yeah, a lot of Alpha Team sets.
Oh wow! So
in the last wave or
so I know a great
Transformers.
Yeah, there's a great builder I know. His name is Dan Ray. He does Transformer builds.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely incredible the way they change from the everyday object to the actual robot.
Mm-hmm.
And I found that Lego builders, I mean, if you want to talk about mastery of Lego, the Lego designers are where it's at. And if you can find a set that mimics or imitates or approximates kind of where you're at in your life, it's a good set to buy. And you can audit them. You can download the PDFs. But that's kind of how I learned. I try to pick up new techniques here and there.
Yeah.
But I loved the agents, the ultra agents, the secret agents. I mean, I'm sorry I'm forgetting the names of all the different variations of agents that have occurred over time.
No, you got most of them. So Alpha Team,
those,
agents, ultra agents, that's about it.
Agents 2.0, right?
Yeah, I mean it's still the same series because it just happened.
Yeah, but ultra agents, so talk about a regretsy. Regretsy is when you didn't buy a set that you should have.
Oh,
my regretsy. My regretsy is ultra agents. All their headquarters, everything about that line was crafted to perfection. And when it comes back again at some point, I'm not going to make the same mistake. I'm going to buy some of the sets, or at least download the PDFs, look at every set, look at every step, and then memorize what they're doing, because the agents line is like one of these themes that has this foldable, expandable play function incorporated, ultra cool.
It's got a very
styling and color. Yeah, it's just amazing.
So I have a regretsy related to ultra agents, but not because of
a regretsy. Yeah,
it's not because a purchase was missing. In the same year as ultra agents,
look at that.
I had one regretsy at the same time, and then one about ultra agents that's kind of a regretsy. I bought the Ocean HQ, which was a phenomenal build. It's and it held itself together very well. It had a lot of features on the sides of it that worked like perfectly. And the problem that I had was I dropped it for a video, like a drop test kind of thing, and I never rebuilt it. All the pieces went into my collection and can never be found again. I mean, they're still there, but it's like going to take a long time to find it. So it's the better option to just find another copy.
So
if it's out there,
we're getting into this weird philosophical Lego thing. I feel where it's like
Reed's got some pictures up here from.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. What is this?
Oh, wait, someone's signing the back of the shirt, which is the cool thing I've seen at some like.
Well, you guys know Rocco, right? The guy that did like he does all the micro buildings and stuff. Rocco.
Yeah, I've heard the name.
That's Rocco. That's his first ever signature, like on a shirt, like other than whatever. So I got that in 2012 when I had people signing shirts. His dad's like, I think that's his first ever signature like that, autograph type kind of thing.
That doesn't look like Rocco. That's so weird.
That was kind of cool.
He looks really young.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah,
I gotta get
that's
going.
a young Rocco.
I gotta head out, but
okay.
Last plug.
I mean,
come join the Brick World convention tomorrow. I'll be on with Space.
Yeah, Brick World
and with Castles.
Brick World convention. Everybody, Brick World convention. Check your email. Check the website. Check everything you know, and try to support these guys so they survive in
11
the
to
future.
5 tomorrow.
I'll
11 to 5 Central. So I'll be in the Guilds of Historica room and then jumping over to the Star Wars room.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I have no room.
Star Wars build for that.
No room, no display. I'm just going as a cool person who wants to support the wonderful convention circuit that we all know and love.
Yep. Without Brick World.
And be sure to stop by Kevin Hinkle. Kevin Hinkle as well.
Yeah,
and
he'll be here for 3
show your
hours.
love, guys.
He'll be in for half the time. All right. Have a good night, all.
Have a good night.
See ya.
See ya.
Later. Oh yeah, I forgot to show this picture. Actually, we did the inaugural SpongeBob build at Colorado Mills, and so Sean Kelly, Matt, and myself are all in the Master Builder book now.
Sweet.
So when they took the book around to the different Master Build events, so there's a picture of us building, with Master Builder Dan. So that's kind of cool.
That's pretty cool.
I'm sorry. Who is
I'm part of
so
the
who is-
Master Builder book.
Yeah, Hope. What is the Master Builder? Who is Master Builder Dan? And what is the Master Builder program for those of us who are not educated like me?
Well, Master Builders are the ones that they used to do a lot of the, when they did grand openings of stores, they do the big giant creations. Nowadays, I don't know what they do these days. I think they still build stuff for the show, for the stores and stuff. But they used to come to the stores and stuff. So when I worked at the Build, and even Park Meadows a little bit, they were still pretty active and doing a lot of events. Like we did the Master Builder Yoda. We did the giant Yoda when we opened Park Meadows. I think they did Buzz Lightyear. And
for the Disney
we
one?
did SpongeBob at Colorado Mills. And so it's one of those things where Master Builder Dan is now retired. His son Chris still works for the company. And so actually I think Dan was forced retired or whatever, but they took pictures and stuff at the events and stuff. Is that my audio?
No, you're good.
You guys
I can hear you. You're good.
On here.
Don't sweat it. You're good.
Holy
Keep going. You're good.
You hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
My audio's all jacked up.
Oh, crud. I'm sorry. I mean, persnickety buckets. Your audio's messed up.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Look at him. He's stretching.
Perfect time.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to
Okay.
my neck to hurt tomorrow.
Yeah, so anybody who's building on the floor like me, getting up and stretching, that is important. Your joints will get wrecked if you don't do that. Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because neck was killing me. And I was
Actually, that reminds me.
with me.
Yeah, listen to your body, man. If you're building over 4 or 5 hours longer, you got to get up and stretch. That's why I build on the floor here. Oops, I hit my model.
Within every
If you're building on the floor here, you gotta get up, stretch,
Get up.
work yourself out to your yoga positions as you're building. But then every once in a while, your joints are gonna get all messed up, especially if you're in your 40s like me. You gotta get up and stretch. I hear you. And Lego, man, you're active. Maniac for bricks, you're active.
Moto, you know cool thing about
active is a word for it.
Legorado?
Sorry, what?
You want to hear? You know a cool thing about the Fort Legorado? That
Okay, go for it.
so the guy who sold it to me, he was like, okay, it's not gonna come with the figures or the accessories or the instructions. I'm like, okay, the instructions solved that problem because I found them online, and then the accessories were in a bag, and I was like, You said I wasn't getting these. Okay. Now I'm just missing figures.
That's not bad.
Well,
And
the figures are really expensive. It's
Yeah,
going to take you a
$10
long
I wanna
haul
try
to
to
get
get
those
them
things
under-
in.
I want to try to get them all under 20. That's my goal. Not going to happen.
Who
But
knows?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, who
about that.
knows?
It depends where you look.
yeah, I'm
I
trying.
definitely found
And-
cowboy figures from Western around $2 to $3 each, but they might have had parts swapped, so it's not the entire figure like head to toe.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I might even have like spares of a bunch of them. Sorry. Go ahead.
So I will say this. I have a coworker who has Fort Legorado nearly complete. And at some point he wants to trade with me. It's an ex-coworker. I haven't got in touch with him. But sometimes, you know, as you get older and you enter the professional workforce, there's sort of this weird secret society of lugs that aren't lugs. It's kind of like people who work professionally don't want to admit that they're really into Lego. But as you start to show your mocks, or you put stuff at your desk, or you have these conversation starters in the office, well, so pre-COVID, in the before times, I would have these models up at my desk, and you know, it was like these iconic sets. I'd have Galaxy Explorer, the original Castle, the first Technic set, which is called Expert Builder Chassis. And people would notice and go like, oh, you kind of like Lego. And I'd be like, yeah, I like Lego. I'm pretty good at it. And they would open up about their Lego history and experience and their entry into Dark Ages. And some people don't come out of their Dark Ages. They don't become AFOLs, and they're willing to trade or sell or help someone out who is an AFOL with their vintage sets. And one guy I know who's a really great front-end programmer opened up to me, started to share his Bionicle, and he has Fort Legorado, and I've never traded with him or paid him, but he has a nearly complete Fort Legorado set, and he was willing to like have me buy it or trade it, and I've never followed up. And it's been one of my regretsy things, that I could have had this wonderful, beautiful set that's nearly complete with all the figs. But as you like get into your profession, I wanted to say you don't want to flaunt it, you don't want to push it, you don't want to force it on people. But if people notice that you have Lego in your life, there's this beautiful professional component where people who are really generous with admitting they're beyond Lego will give you stuff, or will trade for stuff, or will just give you things in appreciation of your craft that wind up being really important in your life. I really remember this guy, and he was an executive at my company. He didn't have to do this. His name was Kenton. He just straight out gave me an OG Star Wars Snowwalker, an ATST. Like an AT-AT. Sorry, not an ATST, but an AT-AT, or an AT-AT. He like gave me this thing, and it's all in the original brown gray AT-AT, nearly complete, just because he knew I loved Lego. And
that's quite incredible.
He could have given it to like these cousins who were young, but for some reason he saw in me the potential love I would give the set, and it's constantly on the presentation shelf in my bedroom, fully restored, because it was one of these like vintage sets that's so iconic I couldn't let it go.
Yeah.
But as you grow older, it's things like these things as you get into middle age or you get married or your life moves on, that people in their generosity are willing to help you, and you just have to thank and appreciate the amount of we talk about AFOL love and support and contribution, things that help us along the way in our lives and experience. But there's also non-AFOL love, just from, I'd say, average Lego fans who have fallen into a dark age, who are willing to contribute their history and love of the product to the community that winds up making an extreme difference. And I think back to that AT-AT, that AT-AT, that Snowwalker, that original Bray model, that, by the way, was extremely expensive to restore. Every piece that was missing in that thing was like $2, $3, $4, $5 to get to the end line. Yep. It was totally worth it because of the faith and the trust and the love that this person just showed me in that random moment of giving me their vintage set to own and appreciate and restore and love over time. It just meant so much. And those vintage sets, the techniques were snotty. It had a lot of ankle brackets, snot pieces, things that today are treated as like given techniques and assumed that but back in like the 80s and the 90s, these were like the cutting edge of technique building. And to honor that and to show it and to have it and to own it and to look over to my right every single day when I wake up and see it and know that it's appreciated just means so much. So I don't know. I try to honor it by looking at it every day and knowing that it's vintage and a bit antiquated, but it hints at the future that we live in now. I don't know. It's just incredible. And I'll tell you, as you enter the workforce, as you meet people, as you have work friends, more friends that come and go, just hinting at that Lego a little bit. Sometimes people engage with you, and when it happens, it's a magical moment, and it just needs to be loved and appreciated and honored, and it becomes part of your portfolio of mock techniques that you carry on with, that you love, and that you leverage whenever it's appropriate. I'm sorry, I'm totally rambling, but
oh my God.
Yeah, you are.
There's a lot of good
you guys are getting the honest side of Moto when it's really late at night. I'm exhausted, but it's just one of those things where
Moto, you want to see something?
You gotta just savor the moment, and you gotta enjoy the contribution.
When something like that has a profound impact on someone, I really enjoy the way they share it, and there's a lot that we can learn from it.
And I completely blew apart this mock.
Uh-oh.
I found a picture of my clear castle.
It's okay. It's Lego. It's Lego. It all goes to get back together.
Yeah. Moto, you want to see the fort?
Yeah, but so I don't own it. So of course I want to see the fort. I want to see it so badly. And then I think after you, we need to go to Maniac for Bricks. We need to go to some of the other guys who have been really quiet during this session.
No.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
No.
That's so
They don't
beautiful.
want to talk.
If it had the figs, but I can find those. That's a big deal.
Well, I have to tell you, it's going to be a long slog. I've looked into the figs for Fort Ligorado, and it's
yeah, it's gonna be a
imposing.
lot. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna just be like, yep, I'm gonna have to do it. If I want the figs, I want the figs.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna look right without them. Like it even has a little carriage.
Yeah, Brick Freak. I'll try to look into them because I know I have a whole bunch of cowboy figures I've gotten over time, and I probably have some of the ones needed for Fort Ligorado.
All right.
Wherever else you can find me, just shoot me a message and I'll get back to you.
See?
Okay. Like
Okay. Let's stop for a moment. This is what I'm talking about. There's a Lego community on YouTube.
Mhm.
There is this combined force of network and people who are always willing to do the right thing to help another AFOL. And this is what it's all about, folks.
Put me on spotlight there, Moto. Good thing I got
You should. Well, you should.
filter to hide behind.
Well, that is so cool.
I mean, if you're willing to contribute to the shared vision of making someone's dream come true, that's what it's all about.
Right. No,
If you can. Not everybody has reached that level. Not everybody has reached that level of AFOLness where they've saved and they've contributed and they've invested. But man, if you can help someone out, that's what it's all about.
What's the best way to contact you? Like Instagram or?
Like I said, just about any social media. I'm most reliable through Twitter and Instagram, I would say.
Okay, I'll see if my Instagram.
I need to get better at email. I've had it for a while. There's a lot of stuff that gets thrown in but never filtered, so I miss stuff all the time. So yeah, it's better through one of those other options.
And I'll tell you the chat. I'll tell the chat right now. I try as much as I can to help you all out. MOTO, moto.lego, Lego on Instagram. Don't be afraid to chat. Now, if you're a spammer, if you're a fake account, I'm going to kill you dead. I'm going to kill you dead as a mod. But if you're legit, if you have a good question, if you're well thought out in your request, if you need help with building techniques, if you give me good photos of where you're in a bind, like Iceberg Bricks made a beautiful structure. It just needs finishing. If you guys give me the problem, I will help you guys out. I'll do everything I can to help out the Lego community. moto.lego.
All right.
Instagram, you can message. I don't care.
So my Instagram, brickfreak_3, because they wouldn't allow the yeah. So it had to
Of
be
course,
an
all
underscore.
the good ones are taken these days. This is modern times.
Yeah, that happens.
I'll have to update. I'm gonna update my thing because it's got a
So I'm sorry, Brick Freak. I'm on a mobile device. I can't jump off the stream.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah.
And then follow you.
It's
But
fine. I'm
for the
following
chat,
you,
for anybody in the panel, if you guys are stuck in a mock and you're like, I can't get this to work, or I have an elegant idea, I just need to get it over the edge.
Mm-hmm.
No problem. No problem. Now,
That's
if I
what
get
the-
buried in volume, I'm probably going to be a little slower. But the Lego community and here on YouTube is about community. Brick Freak, Maniac, M-Lego, guys, or Hope Castle, any of you guys, if you want little things where you get stuck, I'll try to take an hour or two and try to solve it. If it's beyond an hour or two, I don't know. I'll try to give you kind of where my mind's going. If it's super intriguing and it's something I want to solve, because it's going to help me, oh my God, I will invest and help you guys out.
That's what the community in any fandom, in any way of people interacting with each other, that's what it's about. It's about exchange. It's about you have a skill, you have a talent or something that could benefit for other people and the exchange between them. So, for example, I am
Yeah.
very knowledgeable about Lego history. I'm always researching things for it about. I may not know every product that ever existed. That's never going to happen. But if somebody has a question, I actually get questions like this every so often, or I'll follow people on pages where they're like, "Is this thing Lego, or where did this thing come from?" I can go through the research for it to solve that answer.
Yeah, I'm on a on Facebook. I'm on a identify my Lego
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, if I have trouble finding them, people go, "Oh my God, that's this."
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and I've
I bought-
actually had it before where I couldn't find it at first, so I threw it out there as
there was
well.
one thing I bought in bulk, and it was like a little small thing. I was like, yeah, you know what? This is probably part of something. I threw it in the bag, and I was like, hey, what's this? And they're like, oh, that's to a set that's worth $100. And I was like, okay.
What? $100? That's real money, man.
Yeah, but it was just like a little.
So how about this? Hey, Hope Castle, if you're cool, why don't we go around and everybody talks about their specialty and where they can be found. Are you?
Sure.
I mean, it's your channel, man. Are you good with that?
That's fine.
Okay, cool. So, Brick Freak, you go first.
Okay.